who wants to do the recap from the last session? And try and do a thorough job. I might intercut a little bit to help fill Core in a little bit since it's been 6 months.
I've
been napping.
I'm afraid that I don't remember enough to do an accurate recap. Mike?
I guess that leaves it to me to do the recap.
I can do it as well.
I only know the first 25 minutes.
How about you do the recap and then we roll for the inspiration dice?
Ooh. Whoever
How
gets
about
highest?
I get the inspiration die for it?
How about I don't roll? I don't contribute since I wasn't there.
All right, so
there we go.
Through your travels, you have met a orc fellow by the name of Vagar, who had lost his daughter in an invasion by these fire elemental cults. He says that they're planning on sacrificing her to this wicker giant, which... Quinn, you might want this map. Now, the party thought that they were kind of screwed until they realized that Wong's mentor, by the name of Jack, had already infiltrated the camp and been able to sneak her way in. Now, once they got inside, they'd met with a blue dragonborn druid. In an attempt to take out everyone in the camp and disguise themselves, they just attacked on sight, not realizing that there were civilians here at this outpost. Question.
Yeah, I got. This is how far I got to in the recording. Why are we straight up killing everyone right now?
That's a great question.
I literally listened to that and I went, "What?" And like, you guys are like, "All right, everyone must die." And I'm like, "What happened?"
I went in with the wrong understanding. I as N thought that like, oh yeah, this is like a cult of bad guys, and then it sounds like the majority of the camp is actually under some lie that they're here for some festival or ritual, and it seems
Classic
like
cult.
The powers that be are actually, taking advantage of ignorance. So, not everyone here is necessarily an enemy. So we changed that as we went through, and we're like, okay, this may not be an enemy. We'll figure that out before we start throwing fireballs.
Correct.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I got
killing hasn't started? Question mark.
Well, we killed some people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue then. Continue.
So, basically, they finally met up with Wong's mentor by the name of Jack.
Which, if I remember,
woman.
is inspiration from Mass Effect, Mike?
Yes.
Okay, continue.
So they met up with Jack. We learned a little bit about Wong's backstory. I don't know if you care to detail that and fill Core in or kind of recap for everybody else.
The gist.
The gist is I got sent here. My drunkenness. I got drunk after a battlefield folly. I rushed in to save some people, and I got everybody in the unit killed.
Oh, so it's guilt then.
Yes.
Guilt drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But the best kind of drinking, really.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this mini today.
Sure.
Are one of these me?
I think it's Vagar, right?
So I have to add me in there still.
Yeah, and this is a representation of Wong.
Okay.
Excuse me for 1 second, guys.
So, after your time in the military, Wong, I have to remember to look up at the camera when I'm trying to address you. So after your time in the military, you had gone to the Shining Palm Monastery.
If you actually want to look at him, you look up there.
I know, I just said, like, I gotta train my brain to do this. So, after some time at the Shining Palm Monastery, his mentor, Jack, had basically convinced Master Shifu that he was worth training. He was about to be exiled. And
Okay.
Jack said, no, I can teach him. And they both developed this drunken master fighting style.
Okay.
So it's not actually something that was taught at the monastery. It was a entirely unique combat style to Jack and Wong.
Gotcha. Okay. So wait, are you the only people in the world who can fight like this?
Sure.
As far as you know.
That's up for Chris to decide, but as far as I know, myself and Jack are the only ones that,
Okay.
that can fight like that.
Cool.
It was developed specifically by Jack for Wong to be able to utilize his drunkenness.
Okay.
And,
But Jack can do it too.
yes.
Okay.
She developed the style and taught it to Wong to basically show Master Shifu that he is teachable.
And she's with us?
No, actually, she split up from the group.
Okay.
At which point, she split up from the group. At which point, she went to this large tower here, up at the center of the map, and the rest of the party decided to go and explore the other areas, knowing that there was something weird going on with some of the people. And
Okay.
she straight up said, "These guys are cultists. You can attack them." So after going through these camps and seeing kind of like the general merriment, the festivities and everything, realizing that most of the people that were here were just totally being taken advantage of. An absolute ruse. And eventually, they found an encampment where they were able to recognize some members of the Cult of the Eternal Flame, as they came to be called.
Okay.
How you doing so far?
I'm holding my brain together.
Okay.
What I can't remember is his character with us?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
They flew in on the Griffin, if I remember.
yeah, basically...
Oh, fun.
After extracting some information out of these guys, after a small little social encounter, they basically held one guy hostage. And they basically said that they were planning on sacrificing this girl when the moment was right. Nobody really knows when exactly this moment is.
Okay.
The Vagar's girl, that is.
Yeah.
Orc girl.
The orc girl.
The daughter.
Yes. Now, with that being said, with this information, they were able to infiltrate the tower by sneaking around it, pretty skillfully stealth rolling their way through. Eventually, they were able to climb to about halfway up the tower, where they currently are now. Jack has a means of communicating with Wong with a special type of walkie-talkie called the Sending Stone, which I don't have right here. But Jack has one, and Wong has one that they've kind of been communicating information.
Mm-hmm.
You guys fought off 3 cultists, and after that had happened...
Did we attack them or did they attack us?
I think... But we climbed up from the pit.
Yeah, you climbed up from the center of this building, and this building is in complete shambles. Like, if you take a look at the map, there's actually scaffolding all the way around the outside of it. Like, it's under repair. And the way that they got up there was in a room similar to this one here, but with a big old hole in the center that they just threw a loop up with a mage hand and climbed right on up.
Interesting.
Now, this is the point where you guys entered. End had summoned Phoenix, his hippogriff.
Still pissed about that, yeah. I'm only mad that I don't have one. I'm still upset about it.
What's up?
I overwrote Vagar's character
Okay.
sheet, so I suggest we run him as a veteran.
Is that easy?
It's in the monster manual.
Is that something that you feel confident in doing?
Yes.
Are you Jaegering Vagar?
I deleted the character sheet for Vagar to make...
But were you Jaegering him last session?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Do you mind if I just take your monster manual and run from that?
Yes.
You do mind?
Is that just like a generic orc warrior?
It's just a warrior.
Okay.
I think they're like CR2.
Whoa.
So I apologize for that. Didn't realize that was the case.
You right?
Yep.
I thought you ripped it for a second. That's so scary.
He's silent because he's...
So,
But the reason I ask if we attacked them or if they attacked us is I just need to know our intentions in terms of are we hostile or are they hostile?
So when they had gotten the rope up there, one of the cultists noticed and like leaned over, as in they were about to like attack and like let the rope go and let them fall and die.
Oh, okay.
Wong straight up Assassin's Creed the dude and like grabbed him from the perch and threw him down, and he got Mortal Kombat pit death style.
Oh,
Because there's a bunch of debris at the bottom of this. Like they're they're right here right now.
you can't even get in through
sorry,
the door.
they're right
It seems, right?
Right.
That's the door that we came in through, I think.
Yeah, there is a door that you guys came in through. There's a huge pile of debris underneath. There's a couple of little fire nymphs that N told to shut up.
It worked.
All you did was say silence.
I think I literally said, "Hey, shut up."
Yeah.
And I rolled a successful charisma.
So I listened
That's
back to the
amazing.
podcast again, and there were like 6 of these little fire nymphs that were kind of like burning down this pile of debris. Like they're trying to get rid of this massive pile. And one of them started like giggling and walking towards N like it was gonna attack it, and it was just like, "Hey, shut up!"
That's amazing.
It worked.
Classic.
So you guys had a combat encounter with 3 druids. 3 cultists posing as druids. And after that had happened,
Is this pre-me or
you are part of the group now at this point.
Okay.
They ran you as like a generic character,
Okay.
but now you're back and you can play as a full-blown character, which means the encounter is going to be more challenging.
You're a real person now.
Yep, you're a whole brand new person.
I'm a real boy.
So the last thing that happened, and it's kind of a big one, is that the last piece of correspondence that you had with Jack, she said that she had been captured, but she knows where the child is being hidden. And that it was in their best interest for Wong to stay behind and for the rest of the group to go and try and capture the orc child.
She's been captured.
Jack had been captured.
Okay.
His mentor had been captured.
Can I also...
And she had advised, like, Wong, you stay behind and be the lookout. Everyone else, go find this trap door where the orc child is hidden.
She was unclear about
disregarded.
why...
And they disregarded that. They chose not to follow that advice.
She didn't explain why she's picked Wong to stay behind.
No, she did not.
Can I ask...
It's like a walkie-talkie. Only he heard that message.
Okay. Can I also ask if it's viewable on this? Which floor is this?
So the floor with the first fight of bandits was this one here.
With the gap in the middle?
Yep.
Okay.
This next one is right up here that you guys are, I assume, are about to go up.
So we're technically still on these stairs then. Like we're not in this room yet.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So Mike has become the Ashley Johnson of the group.
I'll
Like,
say not a lot.
not anymore.
Be part of
her
popular
show is over.
culture.
She's back full time.
Oh, well, there you go.
Mike
Oh,
would
didn't
know.
that already happen once? Like, yep, it's over now. I'm back, and then they did like a season 2 or something.
Oh, it's because the show picked up, but now the show's over. Like the series is over.
Series conclusion.
Yeah, so now she's back in LA. She's not in New York anymore.
Okay, does anyone have any questions regarding motivations, what you're planning on doing, what you wanted to do, or anything like that I can help out with now?
We were
I
looking
wanna
for a
not
trapdoor
die.
in this building.
You were not looking for a trapdoor. You were told that the girl was hidden in a trapdoor outside of the building by an illusionary fire.
That's right. I remember that.
Also, solely because
Why
You
are
look
we-
confused.
So why are we in the building?
Because you know that that's where Ember, the lead cultist, is.
So we're looking
You-
for Ember,
Yes.
who Vagar saw in his vision.
Vagar saw her in his vision, and everyone basically said that she's the leader of this encampment.
So we're in my mind. Then our objective is to ascend this tower.
That's where you left off.
Okay.
Also, a quick question, just in terms of backstory stuff. Because it's been 6 months since I played. Any of this, I know it's more Wong / a Vagar situation. Any of this particular to what's happening with Core? Do you remember?
They left you behind because they were on a stealth mission and didn't want to have to worry about another body.
I just mean, is anything they've encountered and /
Relative to your backstory.
relative to what
No.
I've
No.
been going
I mean,
through?
I don't
Okay,
know
cool.
your backstory, but no, nothing would indicate that
Okay.
it's specific to you.
Because I remember it was either me or Wong's backstory we would focus on, and I think we
This
chose
is Wong's.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is
Cool.
Wong's. We
I
did
just want to be sure
mine-
I'm just not just like killing my people I need to know.
No, we did mine. Now we're doing Wong's. So
Okay.
Yours is still coming.
Okay.
Okay. One last thing. Wong, you did have a potion of healing, I believe, correct?
I did.
What do I have?
Right.
I remember
here,
you
Mike.
asking what they had.
We got
in
it.
the last episode. You asked at the beginning what all the stuff we had. Do you need to know what I have?
Yes, please. Any consumables. I know you have your Wand of Magic Missiles, which you've used 5 of the 7 charges, I believe. You've used 5 charges. I don't remember how many total you have.
I have 7 days worth of rations. That's it.
Because you cast a level 3 version and then you cast a level 2.
You also asked for money.
What do you have?
I have 95 gold and
Okay.
18 silver.
Okay. How
think
about
I have 3
any type of
charges.
potions or your Lightning of Javelin has not been used, so that's an option. Hi, sweetheart.
I forgot I had that. I'm not gonna lie.
This says I've used 4 charges. Are you sure 5? Because I'll mark 5 if you're sure.
I'm almost certain.
Okay. Well, how certain? Because if you want to say that I've used 5, I'll mark the next charge.
Go for it.
Meaning mark 5.
That was unclear.
You've used it 4 times.
Oh,
Used
okay.
it 4 times. Okay, then here we go.
Yeah, and I mean, water skin, that's not really... Yeah, I only have rations. I have no potions of any kind.
Okay.
Nothing that would aid me in, or recover me, I should say.
Okay.
I have a bag of holding.
Oh, yeah.
Mike, we just got a pizza delivery, so we're going to grab a plate or two, and we'll be right back.
I also have a potion.
Someone
of
just hand it to me, so not to break things.
Yes.
When last we left our heroes, you were in the remnants of a broken down old tower, which seemed to be of a rather nice quality. Tapestries up on the wall, pieces of nice wooden furniture, all completely either ashes or rubble, with a large gaping hole in the center. The bodies of 2 members of the Eternal Flame cult lie around you, with a third at the bottom of the pit at your feet. What would you like to do?
Did we search their bodies yet? I want to search their body.
You did search their body. You did already find some gold, and that's where you found a potion of healing.
Okay.
There is a small kind of double staircase, one that goes up and then goes back on itself to go upward into the next level, where it sounds like there's some kind of scampering about.
I vote that we take our strongest arm and have that person lead forward and move up. Who would that be?
It's either who's physically the strongest, or it is...
I think it would be you.
Or it's the one who hasn't done any effort.
I think you should put some effort in. You've been really having us drag you around this whole time.
I agree, but you could have put that. You could have put that a little bit more nicely.
How about this? It's like you haven't even been here.
You're not wrong. But I got a lot on my mind.
You just been staring off into the abyss this whole time.
Get up the stairs.
Alright, I'll go first. Sure.
Okay. So you go upstairs.
I like to imagine him actually with with a plate, like walking up the stairs.
He ascends the stairs with his plate full of chicken wings.
So you go up this set of double stairs. This room has many, many fire-lit braziers.
I know it's just a chopstick, but it really smells like an incense stick or something.
With many, many fire-lit braziers and some sort of offertory bowl in the center. I'm gonna scoot these guys off to the side.
This is Vagar or Wong?
That is Wong.
The sconces. Bookcase.
Small desk off to the side and a barrel. Although, as you come up the staircase, you don't seem to notice any activity.
I don't notice any activity.
Make a perception check.
Shit. Here we go. First roll in 6 months, boys. Let's go.
Here we go.
This is more like just going up the stairs.
Shit,
So
what's my perception?
really,
Hold on.
only
Hold on.
that would be-
I forgot how to play D&D. How do I play D&D? Perception, you said?
Correct.
That is a 13.
Okay. You do notice a little bit of movement as you come up the stairs behind a barrel of oil. You see somebody crouched down, as if they're ready to strike.
Just one?
Mm-hmm.
I will... How wide is this thing centerpiece? This thing in the center?
It's about that wide. Probably about 3 feet across.
So it wouldn't cover a person?
No.
Okay. Well, to not block the way, they're hiding behind here on the side?
Correct.
Okay, I will do a cool Keanu Reeves roll to here if I can.
Okay.
So that he has some kind of visual block between me and him.
Sure.
Is this thing massive? I'm picturing it like a big one.
It's a large barrel.
Can I ask
Okay.
a technical question?
Yes.
On my sheet, it says that I've used the Tides of Chaos, but I have yet to have rolled on the Wild Magic Surge table. I can't remember if that's because I forgot to uncheck it and I did roll on the Wild Magic Surge table, or if you
Let's just
still-
say reset. Except for health, spells expended, and your wand.
Got it.
Does that seem okay?
Yep, and I've only used 3 sorcery points. That's all good.
Okay.
And I have a. Are we technically in a battle situation right now, or not yet?
Does anybody else want to do anything as Core is moving into this room?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Do we need roll for initiative or anything? Or not yet. We're not there yet.
So, As you move over, you hear a voice scream out from behind the barrel, "For Imix!" And you see this barrel getting knocked over in your direction.
Oh wait,
almost like
okay. I
Donkey
used
Kong style.
prestidigitation to snuff out the. I don't know if I have enough time to snuff out all 4.
He's going first.
Okay.
So this barrel just got knocked over at you, and a black oozing liquid starts seeping out. I need everybody to roll initiative.
It's just knocked over, right? It's not rolling at me?
No.
Okay.
I can remove the fire, but I have to do it before the oil hits it.
Does somebody want to bring that
Out
closer?
Okay.
Initiative. My initiative garbage. 9.
Okay.
As in the mighty.
We need a
18
boom.
total.
We need a boom to go right down next to the thing and I'll
That'd be cool.
looking over it.
We're gonna have a crazy setup. It'll be a studio situation.
Because it needs to be like.
Oh, I got you. Could you see it from? You can probably tilt the camera down. It's got more tilt to it.
See if I get like here.
If we downloaded the software for Logitech, we could actually zoom in. But next time.
It's okay.
Next time.
Tilt it down more.
I have means of doing this first. What I'm gonna do is.
There's a big one.
What? Yeah, but I'm gonna do this so I can turn it. Or is it this one that turns it?
It's the whole thing because it's a ball. It's a ball head.
Yeah, but
So you can
there's
turn
a
everything.
slot here.
I still don't know how my tripod works, to be entirely honest with you.
I just want to be able to turn it this way.
Oh, I got you.
Is that good, Mike?
Oh, that actually looks really good.
You can kind of
You
see
can actually
yourself,
If you don't want that, we will tilt
This-
up.
This is you.
Do you want to put one of these colored markers wherever they are?
Oh, here, these ones.
Yeah.
Oh, they're meant to represent players.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay.
Mike, what color do you want to be?
Orange.
It's yellow, but
Yellow?
sure. I'll be
Sure.
green. Because green's my favorite color.
I'll be blue.
Didn't work. Didn't work.
So
Kidding.
these are
You were
for,
really good at the ring toss game at the carnival, weren't you?
these are for
Dude,
players.
I was a master champion.
Okay, so Mike, you're the yellow circle,
Roger.
and then this Vanguard doesn't get one.
Rip NPCs.
So let me know when you want my initiative roll.
Okay. So, End, go ahead.
6.
Okay. Wong,
18.
Ooh, that dexterity though.
Core,
9. Wait, 9.
Ooh, that dexterity though.
All right. So, the first thing that you notice as you guys all steel yourselves and get ready for combat is you notice that the little brazier in the room, the little kind of ceremonial piece, actually starts glowing with a fiery, swirling ball of energy. That's all that happens there. Wong, what would you like to do?
Alright, I'm gonna... Alright, help me understand what I'm looking at. Right next to me, is that a fire
This
skull?
is
Yeah, it's a
this
torch.
is a torch.
Okay, cool. And who I see diagonally from me is some sort of creature.
This is
some
our
person?
this
It's
is
a
an
baddie.
enemy who just spilled out
Alright.
what is probably oil.
From this.
Alright. In that case, I will move with my... I do have 45 feet of movement, so I'm going to move into base to base with him.
Did you say 45 feet of movement?
Monks.
Oh yeah, I have a 45 speed.
10,
Where do you get the 5
20,
from? Does it go up by 10?
30. You want to be right there, facing
Yeah,
him.
please.
Okay.
You're there.
This looks like a guy who's kind of got like swords drawn at his sides. He seems more of a warrior type.
Can I suggest that you actually go here since you have that space, because then you have more room to let other people get up close to him as well.
Not going diagonally like that. He wouldn't be able to squeeze through.
He was here. 10, 20, 30, 40.
I don't think he'd be able to go diagonally between these two things.
Okay, then he'll stay there.
Alright, then there I will stay. And I will take my attacks. I will attack him.
Punch, punch, punch.
First strike with the nunchuck is
Oh, I'm nunchuck. Forgot.
21 to hit total.
That hits.
Alright, rolling damage. Yeah.
Good choice on the stuffed crust.
Okay, I was like, I made it myself.
12 damage using the additional die. That's a.
You got the music!
What is that
That's
from?
another 20.
Critical roll.
Critical Role music.
Oh.
Critical roll combat music. Do you have a metal
Double
straw?
sixes.
How much damage?
I've never seen one before.
12 damage on the first one,
I have more.
12 damage on the second one.
All right.
I'm already drank mine.
Alright, my second attack now.
Okay, I know, right? Monks.
Okay.
What was the second bit of damage for? Was that a nunchuck thing?
Yeah, once per combat round, I can increase the amount of damage that the nunchucks does to 2d6 instead of 1d6.
Oh, sexy.
Mm-hmm. Alright, second to hit is 18.
It's very close, but you're able to get that extra whack in.
Yes! Alright. Rolling damage.
Oh, yeah.
10 damage.
Okay.
And with that strike, I'm going to spend 1 key point to stunning strike. He must save against a constitution check of 13 to avoid being stunned.
Got it. He does succeed.
Is this Quinn's weapon?
Yes.
Well, thank you.
And that's it for me. I will end my turn.
Okay. Cool. So next up is that same guard that you attacked. You see him take both of his scimitars and like grind them against each other like he's sharpening a knife. And as he's doing that, the flames on the swords come alive. And he's gonna take
Oh,
2 attacks at you.
Flaming swords. Wake up, Joe.
What's that?
I'm telling myself to wake up.
Do you want tea or anything?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I might take you up on that in a bit, but basically it's just when you have a newborn, you don't sleep as much.
Gotcha.
So,
I'm good for now. Thank you.
I'll grab one for now and then wait a minute.
All right. What is your armor class, Wong?
17.
Let me just make a note of this now. 17. Would that ever change based on any of your abilities?
Yeah, unarmored defense will ever go up if my dexterity goes up.
Okay. And what is your AC?
Oh, plus my wisdom modifier turns out too. So.
my AC is 30. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong sentence.
Whoa. You are invincible.
Sorry. My AC is 14.
Okay. Core.
15.
What is Vagar's?
Vagar's would be. If he's a vet.
I always
17.
abbreviate names on these because it's.
Say vag. I knew where you were going with that.
What is he?
17.
Okay. All right. Cool. So the first attack misses completely. You're able to dodge it very nimbly, Wong. The second one, however, you're not so lucky as it slices through you, and not only does the flame damage you, but the steel does as well, and you take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Nobody's taken any damage, right?
I am at 31 of 40.
You told me no.
Just haven't take damage this, today.
This fine evening.
What is your max HP at, Wong?
45, but now after that hit, I'm down to 34.
Okay.
Can we please take the peeling off of this webcam?
Is it really bothering you?
It really is.
Is it you who wants to peel? Is that why?
It's Quinn's webcam. Give him the satisfaction of the peelies.
It's really killing him, so I'm going to let him take the peely. Oh, it's so clean. You want me to ruin it with my fatty fingers? Oh,
You just ruined it.
my bad one. There we go.
All right, so let's see here.
Did you need Vagar to roll for initiative?
Did he not?
He did not.
No.
Okay, add him.
He's got 12.
Grab one of those blue magnets off my fridge, please. There might be one with Vagar already on it.
No, but I could use my other mini if you want. He's got a sword and shield.
Well, I don't need the mini. I need him on my initiative tracker, so just grab a blue one.
You know what's really bad?
All right.
Bad luck with Pizza Hut, but today... Oh, you alright?
Just want to make sure it's in damage as well.
All right. So that is the end of his turn. Vagar is up next.
Okay. And I'm playing Vagar.
Yes.
Vagar is going to... He's got a multi-attack.
Can we get up to him?
Can he move over 5, 10, 15? I mean, he's got that much movement if he goes right here.
If he's diagonal, then that's fine. Okay. I just don't think that he'd be able to reasonably move diagonally between a very big iron brazier.
Can I also ask if this is in both spots, or is it just in this spot?
It's in that spot.
Okay, so he could theoretically move even further.
Yep.
Is there a risk of the brazier falling over and igniting that?
On his turn, I'm going to do something.
Well, thanks for telling the future to me.
Well, he's going to have to make a roll, basically.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
I'm ready to fail it.
longsword attack for Vagar is the first thing he's going to do. That's a 15 to hit. Does that hit?
It actually does not.
Shit.
Okay, so
What a
this
tough
says
boy.
I can make 2 longsword attacks, and if I have a short sword drawn, I can also make a short sword attack.
What is he carrying?
That sounds right.
Okay, so I'm going to make another longsword attack.
Okay.
That time it's a 13, so no. And then I'm
Still
going to
misses.
attack with a short sword, which was a 6.
Does he not get modifiers?
Yeah, those were the modifiers. Just didn't roll very well.
Oh.
In the blind rage of worrying about his daughter, unfortunately missed every single attack. Tor, it is your turn. There is a big pool of sticky black oil around your feet. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can avoid this goop.
Nope. Natural 1.
Okay. So, we're basically just going to say when this barrel got knocked over, it totally cracked the cask of oil, and it just, like, spilled out onto pretty much all of your lower half, and you're completely covered.
Okay. How close is the fire? Scots? The
Proceed.
Scots is unmoved, right? The fire?
No, they have not.
Okay. Just gotta be careful. How crazy are these flames?
Like a small to medium campfire size.
Okay.
Like, it's a 4-foot wide brazier that's containing these massive fires.
Okay. So,
It's not like a bonfire.
now that it knocked over in my shitty roll, it completely collapsed and broke, right? So I now have a clean visual of the guy, at least.
It, like, cracked open, so, like, you could try and vault over it, but considering how slippy you are right now, you may not succeed.
Disadvantage, basically.
Basically.
But can I see him? Can I see him if I looked at him over the sea barrel?
Yes. You have line of sight.
Okay. Then I will just attack,
Okay.
since he's directly in front of me. I will,
He's pretty heavily armored.
okay. I will Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
I get 2 blasts. One is a 22.
Hits.
22 hits. That's a d10. Actually, they both hit, I think. The other one's 21.
They both hit.
Okay. So 2. Let's see, what is it? A d10.
You guys are all level 6, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
D10 and D10, 1 each for damage. That is a 9 points of damage and 10 points of damage.
Total of 19.
Totaling to 19 points of damage.
He's looking really rough. You're getting some pretty good hits in on him. Although at this point, the battle has commenced, or has continued so far as to you now noticing another cultist hiding behind that large dresser.
Okay. I...
Sorry, John.
Let's go.
Since I haven't used my movement, what do I need to do to get away? Can I just move more towards the stairs, towards end, not blocking the stairs without having to do anything fancy? Like, can I just carefully walk by that fire?
Yes.
Okay. Then, fine. So I'm just gonna
Like,
stand.
you're not.
I'm
Like,
just gonna stand here.
it's not like standing on ice. It's more like if you were to attempt any dangerous maneuvers, then you'd have to do a roll.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to check my bonus actions. Probably should have done this before, but whatever. Actually, no. For now, we're good. I'm gonna call that. I'm going to use. No, I'm gonna call it. That's my end of my turn.
Okay. All right. We'll move on to the next one in a
This is
second.
a very successful attack on Core's part.
That should do the trick. Let me know if you have any.
How did you get the thing around? Did you just go from the bottom up?
Thank you again for.
The ring, the green
It's
ring.
already
around
yes.
my- Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. I don't know.
All right. Next up, and it is your turn.
Okay, does the flames of the braziers look at all like they would be, especially this one, do they look at risk of igniting the oil that's either on the floor or on Core?
It doesn't seem to be that way, although they are on like a pedestal that could be easily tipped over.
Huh?
I was just trying to see what it was.
Birth by Sleep.
Oh, that's one I haven't played.
Okay, what I'd like to do is actually move over to...
You're still on the stairs, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, if I go down to the stairs here and like crouch down, can that get me some cover?
I'd say that it gives you about half cover from this guy, and if he were to attack you, which seems pretty unlikely considering he's being surrounded by two people right now, that you'd be in an okay scenario.
Okay, because what I want to do is actually put that fire out with prestidigitation.
Okay.
Because I have a bad feeling about it.
The one next to you or the one closest to the
The one
oil?
closest to you.
Okay. I was going to say.
So that takes its range area is its range is 10 feet. So I guess I'd have to get closer, wouldn't I?
Yes, you would.
Okay. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go. So there's oil over here. Like, is there a way I can get over here without stepping in it?
Is it spreading, I assume?
Everything in that
turn's going?
corner, everything in this piece right here is completely an oil slick and is slowly spreading in this direction.
Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15. Prestidigitation, I'm going to snuff out this flame.
Okay. And what are the rules for prestidigitation?
It says you instantaneously... One of the things I can do is instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire.
Then that's fine.
So this is no longer burning.
It is still upright, so I wouldn't remove it.
I'll just do this to mark it. With my
Sure.
remaining 15 feet, I'd like to go 5, 10, 15, and crouch down.
Okay.
For that cover.
I think that sounds good. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
As a bonus action, I am going to... Wait, is this a thing I can do? As a bonus action, I'm going... What are my bonus actions? Dang it. No.
D&D Beyond is a tab for that.
I'm not going to use any bonus actions. That's
I'm
my turn.
actually bookmarking every single enemy here right now.
Good for
You
you.
can do that in the D&D app?
Yeah.
That's fire. But what do we really want? We really want in-app character sheets, thank you. Which I read online is coming soon. So I'm
So
excited.
we won't have to use the webpage?
the webpage anymore. You can just use the app. Actually, no, they're making an entire new app for the character sheets.
All right. So
I'm holding you to that, D&D Beyond.
the next thing that happens is you notice the cultist standing behind the bookshelf is actually waving his hands in a magic staff around, and you notice the fire swirling around inside of
Magic staff! Magic staff! I saw it!
in the kind of sacrificial pot there, and out of it you see a large snake-like creature made entirely of fire emerge, and it starts slithering its way over to Core.
Oh, no.
Core hates snakes.
Does it go within melee reach of Core?
Yes, it does. Right there.
Oh, no.
Bring a bitch.
I really need a spell.
Oh, it's made of fire, you said?
The
I
entire
really
thing
need
is
a
made of
spell that
fire.
doesn't
It is
That's not
fire.
good. You might have
And
to
it
put me out.
Got a nat 20.
I'm on fire.
I need a spell that doesn't use fire as its main attack.
All right.
Shit.
It's almost like
So-
he designed this to be against you.
Luckily for you,
Okay.
that was a bite, but it does have another attack. The bite deals. Let's see here. 5 piercing damage and 2 points of fire damage. It's going to swing its fiery tail around at you.
I'm not on fire yet?
Make a dexterity saving throw. We'll see how well you do.
Dexterity saving?
Yep.
A 6.
All right. You notice the lower part of your body start to catch. And it's hot.
Ooh!
It's seeping
Sister.
through... Oh,
Sorry.
seeping through all of your armor, and the heat is intense.
Can I actually? I have a reaction that I can use here.
Okay.
Called Bend Luck, and as a reaction, I can roll a D4 and apply that rolled as a bonus or penalty to the creature's roll. What was the roll that you just did?
It was an attack roll.
You can do so before. You can do so after the roll, but before any effects occur. Okay, so never mind.
It was also a crit, so it's probably going to hit anyway.
All right. Either way, I should have thought faster, but I'll keep that in mind.
All right, so the snake's turn is up. The other cultist is actually going to take a shot at you, Wong.
Uh-oh.
And an 10 does not hit, so he kind of just misses and swings wide with his firebolt attack.
Oh, magic guy or sword guy?
Magic guy. Just took a shot at you. Wong, you're up now.
It's my turn? Okay,
Yep.
cool. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my first attack at sword guy.
Okay.
I love the nicknames.
Right.
These are great.
That is...
Sword guy, magic guy.
Probably doesn't hit with a 14.
Misses, unfortunately.
Okay. Second attack. No good. That was even lower at a 11.
All right,
So
unfortunately, it
here's
does
what
not
I'm
hit.
gonna do. I'm going to spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
I'm going to use my this would be my third unarmed strike now, which does as much as my nunchuck. 19.
Hits.
Alright, rolling for damage, unarmed strike. 9.
Okay.
Damage.
That's
Now-
Secret Life of Walter Mitty. That's not right.
Good movie, though.
Pirated.
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
Now,
He spent the money.
I am going to leave. Chris, here's what I want to do, and tell me if I can do this.
He's looking really rough after that last attack, just so you know.
Here's what I want to ask you. Can I break up moving and then attacking again, or does it because I did flare blows, I had my third attack, I've got a fourth attack chambered, can I move out of range with him and into range with Sorcerer?
You can split your movement, but if he moves, he's going to get an attack of opportunity.
Did you catch
Actually,
that?
It doesn't. When I use Flurry of Blows, I gain the disengage function. 3.
Okay.
Is it a bonus action?
Then yeah, I would say so.
Alright, in that case, I will, having punched him one more time, he's looking good, somebody else can finish him off, I'm going to, it also adds 10 to my movement speed, so technically I've got 55 movement now.
He's
so
a god.
If I could please move over, if I could please move over into base to base with the wizard guy, Joe, if you could figure that out for me.
I got you.
So you have two options basically. You can either go right here and still be kind of in the center of the area, or you can go all the way around and kind of corner him.
Hey, I can't hear you. You got to speak up.
I'm gonna go with
It's a good thing we didn't adjust the game.
that one where Joe's hand currently is right now. I'm gonna keep him pinned over there and swing with my last fist attack.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
This is the animations for you, Mike.
What is the... Sorry, not to... I'll wait till my turn. Go ahead.
16 to hit.
All right. Queuing up the next D&D fight song.
Go.
This is my...
Nope, it's not that.
We need
Is
to
it
do a
Fight
battle.
Music by
We need to
D12?
do a battle to fight song.
and immediately get taken off of YouTube. That does hit. He does not seem to be nearly as heavily armored. He's wearing priest robes.
Alright.
We got
And
bit.
the total damage is 10.
Okay. Got it.
So I punch, kick, hit with the nunchucks, stumble drunkenly over, and then just throw an elbow at that other guy.
Sure.
Just, fuck you.
All right, cool. Solid hit, and he looks pretty pissed, but
Oh, I was gonna say, is he already looking pretty rough? Yikes.
Weak.
no. No, not at all. All right, so that's the end of your turn then?
That'll do me.
All right. The second guard, who somehow Vagar got moved.
I thought Vagar was after.
He's supposed to be there.
Or was this Vagar after the guy?
Vagar's after him.
Oh, okay.
With his 2 double scimitars, what is Vagar's AC 17?
17.
Okay.
Wait, if he moved past Vagar, doesn't Vagar get an attack of opportunity?
He did not
not
leave
move.
his melee range.
Oh, okay. I take it back. Is diagonal melee range?
Yes.
Is that
When
not
you're doing squares, yes.
Oh, I thought it was 10 feet. Diagonal was 10 feet.
Moving a diagonal is 10 feet, but it's also still melee range. It makes more sense if you compare it like squares versus
Is it still?
hexagons.
Is it still? If so, like if it says like your reach is 5 feet with this attack, it still counts like
then
that.
you could do it across the diagonal.
Okay. Okay.
But if to move your character to
It's
the
10 feet.
diagonal square, it's 10 feet.
I understand. Okay.
Joe Vagar takes 12 points of damage.
Okay, he is down to 46 points.
Okay.
If you
Oh,
want to
no.
track that.
What am I gonna do?
Do you want to track that?
I have enough to keep track of. Do you mind just completely running him? Post a note right there.
Just take a post-it note.
All right.
Man, it's got health for days.
All right. That guard is done with his turn. Vagar is up. After taking a fiery scimitar sweep. Corey, you're up next.
Vagar is gonna He was a barbarian, so he had rage, but now he has multi-attack, so we're just gonna keep going with this. He's gonna go in again for a longsword attack. That's a 17
On sword guy.
on sword guy.
Just hits.
Okay.
17 is the armor class.
17 is gonna hit, and that means the damage is gonna be a 28 plus 3. That's a 6 slashing damage.
Okay. That's actually enough to do him in.
Oh,
Yes!
So the first guy with the scimitar is down.
okay. Do you
Dead.
want to take him off for now?
Yeah.
He's not the
So-
guy who summoned the snake, is he?
Can
No, he's
can
not.
Vagar then do an attack at the snake since he's right there?
Yes.
Okay, so his second longsword attack he's going to do at the snake, and that's a 23.
Okay, that does hit.
Okay, and the damage is another 6 of slashing damage.
Okay.
If he's still up, we'll swing again.
Snake is still up.
Short sword
Very
attack.
much still up.
That's a 10.
Okay.
That
To
hits.
hit?
To hit.
I'm sorry. No, it does not hit.
Okay, then that's it.
All right. So, Corey, you're up, and please ready your move.
Core is questioning what the process is for putting out a fire. And is it something I could put out being covered in oil on my legs?
So, because you're covered in oil, he can take his entire action to try and basically
Try
stop,
and
drop,
put
and
out
roll.
the fire?
Right. Well,
Not
basically
put
you
out
can.
fire. Okay.
However, the first thing that you're going to have to do is roll a d6 for me.
Shit.
Is that you or me?
4.
That was me.
It's a 4.
You take 4 points of fire damage.
Core went from full HP to a lot less. Okay. I would like to use that action to put out my... Wait. I would like to put out my fire.
Okay.
My action.
All right. Sounds good. So that's your turn. Do you have a bonus action you want to utilize?
But that's success. Like I'm out. My fire's. I stomped that out.
Yes.
Okay. Then as a bonus action,
You still like have remnants of oil on you, so you're still kind of slick, but you're
Okay.
not like you're not on.
I'm
fire.
not on fire. Okay, that's good. I would like.
To rage.
That'd be amazing. Could you imagine?
Multi. warlock, paladin, barbarian.
Hey, Kirsten.
Just to be
Can
safe.
you remind me to take out my parents' garbage too?
How long was that last though? Up to
Are
10
you
minutes.
ready?
Okay.
with your turn?
I would
Sure.
like to.
I will have a question, but yes.
I would like to Shield of Faith myself,
Sure.
which just adds 2 to my AC. So right now I'm at an AC of 17. If you
Okay.
can keep track of that. I don't know if you're keeping track of people's ACs. Just change it to 70. And that is a concentration spell.
Okay.
And it lasts 10 minutes.
So you're covered for a little bit.
Come for a while.
You're pretty much
solid
covered for
hour.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, no. Solid. How many rounds is that? 60 rounds?
All right.
Cool. Like that.
So that's just that is your turn,
Yeah.
and you're up.
Okay, so my question is, can I use prestidigitation to clean the oil off of him?
Ooh.
To de-oil him?
That lets you clean clothes, right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I can unsoil an article of clothing.
That sounds totally reasonable to me.
Okay, I'm going to do that with the intent of making him no longer flammable combustible. Yes.
Yes.
So I'm
Thank
first
you.
going to cast prestidigitation on you.
Wait, prestidigitation being the MVP so far.
This is the best thing. I'm like, I can take care of fire.
And it's out there just micromanaging, just controlling shit.
No fire. No
Ta-da.
fire.
Everybody
no
play
fire,
nice.
No fire.
Yep.
All right. So my action is I'm going to use prestidigitation to make you no longer combustible.
Okay.
My bonus action, I still don't think I have anything really that useful as a bonus action. I guess I could throw a dagger for 2-weapon fighting. I'm not
gonna say that there's like a 1% chance.
Well, I don't have a very good arm, as we all know.
Right, but also considering
holding
that
a dagger?
like
I
you're-
have 3 daggers.
unless you plan on moving. Oh, you are at the fire snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could throw a dagger there.
Sure.
I'm not that good at it.
If you want to, go ahead. But if you're gonna do that, there is a possibility you could hit core.
I really am not that good at throwing daggers, so I'm just gonna make core not combustible and then just keep with my half cover down here.
Okay, sounds good.
Stop there.
So that's the end of N's turn. The priest is going to turn towards.
One. Or, sorry. You said turret, so I assumed.
Is this like
He turns his
Is this like-
back on you.
pre the one that you usually play?
Huh?
Is this like pre the one that I usually see you playing of Kingdom Hearts?
Do you normally play 3?
I mean, I
The
did play
graphics
three.
don't look as good.
The DLC for 3 came out yesterday, just saying. Have you already played it?
No, I'm waiting.
Me
I
too.
have to play through all the other games.
Sorry,
gotcha.
Mike.
Okay, so this priest actually turns away from you, Wong, and you notice like a sticky white substance in his hand as he
Gross.
kind of starts to roll it around
That's disgusting.
into like a small ball that he hurls at the wall, and a massive combustible.
Which wall?
I need
This wall?
Fireball?
Oh, this wall.
both of you
Between
to
us.
take a dexterity saving throw against a fireball.
I am dodging left and right.
Wow.
Dexterity saving?
Yep,
16.
Do I need a dexterity save?
you're good.
No, you're good.
I'm gonna use my special dice here. I got a 13, but hang on. What did you get?
Say Google. Roll 8d6.
That was my saving throw, at least. It's the very top one.
I am
All the
going
way up.
to use Bend Luck as a reaction.
Hey Google. Never mind. Shit, I need 8 of them.
I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to use Bend Luck and give myself a D4.
That costs 2 points.
Wait a minute. When another creature you can see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can use your reaction to spend 2 sorcery points and roll D4. Oh, so I can't use it on myself.
What was your roll? Cor?
16.
16.
I can't use it on myself, so I think 16 is pretty good. Do you feel good about that?
I don't know what's happening. Was he throwing a fireball at me?
I
Yes.
can add D4 to your dexterity save.
I want to say 16. Does it also have anything to do with your AC?
No, it's usually spellcasting. You're probably fine.
That's up to you. Can you not save yourself?
It says another creature.
Oh, okay.
So
I mean, that's up to you, but I don't want to. You don't. I mean,
16.
that's okay.
16.
I
You take
have
15 points of
I have
damage.
fire. I'm going to
Shit.
do 13.
15 points.
Yep.
13 is my saving throw.
I'm
Okay,
almost
you
dead, boys.
Just barely save. You're able to kind of. You take the brunt of the fire damage, but the debris, the mortar, and everything that's getting exploded in your face you seem to be able to shield yourself away from, and your half cover helps.
How did he dodge it
hold on.
with a lower dexterity saving throw than me?
Well, as long as we meet it. Apparently, the dexterity save needed to meet was 13.
But I rolled higher than that.
Yeah, so we both
You take half damage.
take half damage.
Shit, that was half?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What was it for me?
15 of fire damage, and then you cut that in half.
Because I have fire resistance.
Correct.
So
So you get
Well,
like a
the
quarter.
total-
He gets a
yeah,
quarter.
the
of it.
total roll was 30.
31.
Okay.
Okay.
So I take
Cut that in half once is 15. Cut that in half
I
again.
understand. I was like, what is
seven
that?
and a half. So
Set.
8.
Round
I ain't doing too hot, boys.
7.
Always round
Always
down.
Everyone's
round
going
down.
for
Okay,
me.
So I take 7 fire damage.
Yep. What a crummy fireball.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Well, you threw it against a tiefling.
At least, hey, thank you for
He
putting
did
me out because that would have set me
You're
back
welcome.
on fire. That would have set me back on fire.
You basically
Prestidigitation.
Yeah. Woo! The
All right.
king of spells.
That would not have hit. Ooh, it would have hit Yagar. Roll for him real quick.
Okay, Yagar's going to roll his thingamabob.
It also would have hit the fire snake, but it's immune, so.
Saving throws aren't listed on this.
I think it's just plus your dex.
Is he proficient in it? I mean,
Probably not. He's like a strength
I would say
fighter.
no.
He's more of a
so then it's
strength
just a
fighter.
dex plus, so 13 exactly.
He saves and takes 15 points of damage.
Okay, 15. So now he's down to 31.
Okay. That is it for the priest's turn. The fire snake is going to go up to Core and
Oh
try
my
and
god,
attack
I'm
you
gonna
again.
die.
Yep, well, get the
Bring
drink
it.
in while you
Oh
can.
wait, no, wait. I have a high AC right now, so we're good.
Yep. That's not.
Do you have a low health right now?
Yeah, well,
All right.
it's not great.
The
What is
bite is a 9 plus stuff. Your magic shield blocks that one. Its tail attack
A magic shield.
is also not good.
Okay.
So basically, both of these times, this snake lunges at you, ding, bounces off. It tries to swing its fiery tail at you, ding, bounces off.
Take
That is
that.
the end of its turn.
I'm doing a move, Mike, but you can't see it. It's sexy.
Wong, you're up. You've got this kind of fire priest dude who hasn't taken that much damage yet.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do with Fire Priest Man. I am going to hit him with my nunchucks for...
Was I looking up?
23 total.
Oh, right.
Hits.
10 damage plus another 5, so 15 damage.
Okay.
Second strike with the nunchucks. $25 total,
Hits.
12 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a key point.
That
Get some flurry of blows in here.
How many times can you use Flurry of Blows, Mike?
Every key when I get key points, I'm spending key points. I've only got 1 key point left.
Okay. Keep in mind that this is your
So
first
dumb.
battle of the night, guys.
I've only used cantrips so far.
Right.
Just
Me
pointing
too.
out.
I have just one spell.
Just throwing that out there.
This is
Anyway.
rough for battle number 1.
18 plus 9 to hit.
Hits.
On the unarmed strike. 9 damage.
Okay.
Last
He's
strike.
looking really rough.
Chose some dumbass spells. Ooh, what's that? Oh, okay.
16 to hit.
Hits.
10 damage.
All right.
Teeing off on this guy.
He is barely hanging in there, but he is still upright.
Alright, that'll be it for me.
Okay, the other guard is down. Vagar's up. Followed by Core.
How does the snake look in comparison to Magic Guy?
He's barely taking any damage.
The snake?
The snake's taking like 6 points of damage.
Okay, I'm going to hit the snake again, everything I got. So here we go for 3 attacks. First with the long sword, that's a 17 to hit.
You're running up to him?
Huh?
You're running up to him?
He's already there.
He's diagonal from him.
Sorry, Vagar. Yes.
And that's a 4 damage.
Okay, that hits.
Second hit is a crit fail.
Okay. No one's nearby, so he's...
Third hit is a
Okay,
10 to hit.
Don't believe that hits.
I think you rolled
doesn't
10
hit
before.
most things. Okay,
Yeah,
that does
so-
not hit.
So only the first hit was,
Okay.
what did I say, 4 damage? Whatever I told you for damage, that's what it was.
Gotcha. All right. Something about the way that these attacks are carving through him with your metal weapons don't seem to be like carving through it. Like it's a being of almost entirely pure fire elemental energy.
Okay.
Good thing I haven't used that once.
And after taking so many swings at it, you'd recognize it. It's this scaly looking jerk.
Oh, yeah. And it seems to be resistant to my blades.
You could say that.
Okay.
And he's immune to fire, I believe you spoiled.
I didn't say that exact. Oh, he didn't take any damage from the fireball.
Right.
So is that the end of Vagar's turn?
Yep.
Core and then end.
Okay.
Okay. Stuff. Okay.
I'm gonna go get.
Oh, what are the rules for a concentration spell when it gets back to your turn? Usually, they knocked it out of me.
You took a fireball hit after casting that, did you not?
No, I took a fireball hit. I cast that after I was hit, but you attacked me twice with the snake, and both didn't hit. Does that mean the concentration's up, or do I have to make a roll to maintain
If you took
it?
damage, then you'd have to check concentration.
I did not take damage,
So you're good.
so I'm still
spell
good.
is still
Okay, okay, cool. Then I think if
Thank you.
oh shit.
Did we run out of music?
Nope, it's just lower intensity right now.
Can I ask you a question, Chris?
Yeah.
This desk right here, right?
Yep.
Can someone stand in this spot?
No.
Or not? Okay. And if someone was standing here, it would not present an advantageous attack for Wong.
No, it would not. You have to be directly across.
Directly across, not even perpendicular, right?
Correct.
Okay. If somehow I were to get here, does that make it difficult for him to see me because of two fires in the way?
Sort of, yes, but you would
Bending
get
the
an attack.
light and such?
He would get an attack of opportunity on you.
The snake would?
Yes.
Well, I mean this guy though. Would he be able to kind of see me? Or
Not
would these
easily.
two things block me? Okay.
They would do a good job of giving you some cover.
Because it doesn't say anything, but I want to ask you a question. If I were to Misty Step over there,
Yep.
that's teleport.
Basically,
Does that provide an opportunity of attack?
it would say.
It would say.
Check your
It does not say.
I believe a teleportation, no opportunity attack.
That
It
seems
just says,
reasonable.
briefly surrounded by silver mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
That seems reasonable. You wouldn't be able to get the full distance there.
Can I get behind Vagar? Because this is knocked down and that's in pieces.
Yeah, and then you could still use your movement.
Yes. Could I do that?
Yes.
Okay.
And with that, Core vanishes out of sight.
I'm going to go right there. And then that is a bonus action, actually, I believe. Yeah, that's a bonus action.
Was that a concentration spell?
No. It's a one-time self-teleportation situation. And then, oh, wait, I can only use one spell per round, right?
Unless it's a cantrip.
Unless it's a
and
cantrip.
The cantrip has to be a bonus action.
Correct.
Okay, then what I will do instead of Cure Wounds is I will use
I'm
my,
ready.
as an action, I will use Lay on Hands. It's a paladin ability. It's not
Okay.
a spell. And I'm going to use 10 points.
All right. Sounds good. So you fill your body with a holy radiant energy that kind of heals you and gives you a little bit more pep in your step.
I'm a little bit more confident, boys.
All right.
And that's plus 1. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. And you're up.
I don't really have anything I can do. I had one thought of taking Mage Hand, scooping up some of the oil, passing through a fire, and but I don't really. That wouldn't really do much, even if they weren't fire resistant. But it'd basically be like throwing an oil ball at somebody.
It'd be cool.
Yeah, I could make my Mage Hand in
Sparkly.
just for the sake of it, because I want to see what happens. I'm gonna move back a little bit to give myself. Or does that change my cover at all?
You're actually going down the stairs, so at this point you'd pretty much be entirely out of sight.
Could I still use my Mage Hand, knowing what's up there?
You would be able to navigate very well.
All right, I'm going to stay up here so I can see him crouched down. And what I want to do is take my Mage Hand and let me see. If I'm more than 30 away from you, you can use control.
How you doing, Mike? We're trying to keep this a little energetic for you.
Move the hand up to 30 feet each
Totally
time. you
fine,
use it.
guys. I'm just, I'm here to hit stuff.
So this is really just going to be a test to see if the and if the snake can actually take fire damage.
Okay.
Because I literally have like nothing else I can do.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take my mage hand and I'm gonna cast it over here, like in the oil.
Okay.
The idea would be like
Has
pick
that
up,
been
so I've got,
spreading,
like
by the way?
A little bit.
the idea to have like a spectral oil containing hand, and I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna try to like slap it against the fire serpent, igniting the mage hand. So now I have a flaming mage hand.
You're Falcon punching him, essentially.
Sure, Falcon flicking is more like it. This is so stupid though, because I know it's not going to do anything.
Stupid, though.
You literally have nothing but fire attacks?
I have my magic wand, but I've only got so many charges left, and I thought I should save it.
Maybe. What does it take to recharge it? Full rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, I think like when the sun comes up or something.
Oh, like a day thing?
And
Like
the
wand,
it's in
like
the
the
middle
javelin?
it's in the middle of the night, and the smoke has concealed this valley so much that you can't actually see
What time of day it is?
what time of day it
I
is.
got you.
Yeah, I mean, I have some charge. I have 3 charges left, which means I'm only going to use 2, because if I use all 3, there's a chance that the wand destroys itself.
Oh, okay.
So
It's up to you.
Can I put the fire out of the snake with prestidigitation? Probably not.
The insta-kill move? Can you create water with prestidigitation?
I don't think so.
Make an Arcana check.
All right. You know I don't actually
36.
have that much skill in Arcana, right?
I do.
10.
Unfortunately, you cast your prestidigitation, and you're briefly able to lower the embers in it, but it like shoots back up like a fiery mane,
Okay.
like a ponyta.
That's what I thought would happen. I don't think there's any
Gallery?
point in trying to fire flick this thing either, so... I got nothing.
Just take the L on that one.
Got nothing. I got nothing.
Take the L.
All right. Unfortunately, that's it for him.
We still have Vagar. Oh, wait, no, but
I have
he has
the
bladed.
wand,
He has
And
bladed
I could
weapons.
use the wand,
I
but
forgot.
I have bend
Don't
luck.
worry,
I can make
guys, I got this.
Vagar's...
My punches are magic.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you have magic punches as a monk. That's
All right.
dope.
I could try to
I
intimidate.
think it's Wong.
I've gotten
what I
out of a
remember.
lot of combat situations.
It's
with my
this
charisma.
priest.
Oh,
So,
the priest.
Juan, you see this priest wave his staff in the air, and all of a sudden you see 3 magical rays emanating from it, similar to when you see N casting his magic missiles, except these are scorching rays of fire
Something.
coming down into your body like daggers.
Oh, he's facing.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Long. The first is a 14 that misses. Second is a 13 that misses. The third is a 22, which hits. And you're going to take 9 points of fire damage.
Could be worse, could be worse.
I could.
Alright,
And
cool.
seeing all of this happen, he starts to see all of his comrades are going down. Situation's not looking good. He's not looking too good himself. And you basically kind of see like his eyes roll to the back of his head. And he starts chanting and murmuring.
Is he rolling any sort of check?
No. Fire Snake goes up to you and...
Me?
Yep. Oh, actually, Vagar's there. Yeah, it's gonna attack Vagar.
Okay. They're both me, so...
Bites a miss. Tails a 1.
Right.
Fire Snake sucks. That's the end of the Fire Snake's turn.
Hey man, he put me on fire.
He did light your ass on fire. Although you did have to be covered in oil for it to work.
Isn't
That's
it?
true.
Alright, so that's the end of that
Prestidigitation.
turn. Wong, you're up.
My my turn.
Wong,
Alright,
take out the freaking snake.
Well,
You can't reach him.
What guy bro snake?
And is scared. Got a big old snaky boy.
Actually, I'm not really. Fire isn't really a big deal to me. It's just also like fire doesn't do much fire damage, but it also works in reverse. Fire doesn't do much fire damage to me either.
It's a Charizard versus Arcanine situation.
Yes.
And neither of you know Earthquake.
Shut up, nerd. We're trying to play D&D.
I just can't tell if the fire snake is immune to fire or resistant to fire.
I'm gonna attack the wizard.
Okay.
Maybe the
him.
fire snake will disappear if the wizard goes away.
With my nunchuck. Oh shit. 19 plus 9. I think
Hits.
that hits.
19 plus 9.
7. 8 total damage.
Okay.
The first nunchuck strike. Second strike. 18 total.
He's down.
He's dead?
Yep.
Hey.
Alright, sick.
Was that mean the snake disappears?
Nope.
Damn it.
Oh, I thought that was gonna do it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, given that I now have killed that guy, I am going to move with 45 feet of movement as close as I can to the fire snaky boy.
Sure.
5, 15. Like here? Oh,
That hits.
here or like right next to him?
Well, that
right
would be
there.
right next to him. There you go.
Here or on this side?
It doesn't matter.
Right there.
Okay.
That'll be fine. Now I'm gonna hang on to my last key point, but I'm readying myself for. Wait, hang on. Let me check my bonus actions really quick.
Vagar's up next.
Pulled up D&D Beyond here.
Two steps from hell.
I don't know. D&D
All
battle
right, that's
music.
it. Oh, wait.
1.3 million hits.
No. I feel like it's a two-step from hell song. It's like a what? Like a 1 hour video.
I can apparently take one unarmed strike as a bonus action. That's pretty cool. Reading that
Dope.
again, I can do that. Cool. So I'm gonna reach out with a punch and do that.
Okay.
Okay, that's 17 to hit.
Hits.
6 total damage. That is magic damage.
How do you want to do this?
Hey!
You're kidding me. All right. Well, instead of just one punch, can I make like Mortal Kombat where you see a combo go where it's like bah, 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 and then you knock someone really far? Can I knock him just?
So actually, there's a big gaping hole in the wall from the fireball, so you can like punch, kick him up into the air, and then roundhouse kick right out the hole in the side of the wall.
Yeah.
And then he hits the screen like Super Smash Bros.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes. I saved
Whoa.
I love
Like
it.
the crowd,
guys
you know?
go
We
outside,
love
punch
Wong. We
him,
love Wong.
And then just air juggle him out.
Hotness.
Is anyone else on fire?
Sorry. That's what they go. No.
Everyone else in here not on fire?
I think it was just me.
Who had the potion of healing?
I have a potion of
yeah.
healing.
I think you have one too, Mike.
Do I have one?
Oh, I don't know.
Who's Mike?
Wong.
I've got one.
I'm just metagaming here. Whoever took one off the body, was that you?
I don't know, but I have
Chris
one.
Chris said in the recap that when you search the body, there was a healing potion. One of you has it.
I'm pretty sure Wong took it.
Wong, you have a potion of healing.
So I must have another one then.
I think I gave you one a long time ago.
Okay, well I'm drinking the one that I have.
Okay.
Did you? Yeah, you took the fireball damage.
Yeah, but it just didn't hurt me that much.
Core,
Yo.
do you need a potion of healing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Not so great, but, you know.
Well, I am of healing variety, so if you need it
if
yourself,
you
go
get a
ahead and
heal,
take it.
I would love it.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright.
I'll use the rest of my lay of hands on myself.
You're gonna touch yourself.
Touch myself one more time right in the crotchal region. Heal the goods. You started it.
How much does a potion of healing do?
2d4 plus 4.
All right.
I'm drinking my potion of
Relatively
healing.
okay.
Cheers.
8 to
Potion of healing.
Oh, I'm not having one. Wait, my lay on hands.
Alright, I'm back up to... Not great, but, not bad either.
I'm also meh.
Meh. And with
I'm
only
doing
one
pretty
point
good.
to spare, because I blew a lot of those.
How's
I'm
Vagar
at-
doing?
I'm at about 75%. Vagar is at about... He's a little over 50.
He'll be fine.
He's 31 out of 58. On a scale of 58, he's a 31.
Ryder's going first.
Okay. What does everybody want to do?
Well, I want to actually see if there's anything in this room, particularly in this chest here, or is this a desk?
That's a desk.
Is there anything in the drawers?
Make an investigation check.
Can I take a look at this
19.
plinth in the middle?
Okay. And are you doing anything? Are you just kind of like rifling through the drawers?
Rifling through the drawers, looking through the magic dude's body. Does he have a staff by chance?
Okay, so the first thing that happens is that as you're rifling through these drawers, you hear,
Uh-oh.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Didn't check for traps. We
Didn't
can't do
check
that,
for
though. I don't know if we can do that.
Wait, is that a locked noise?
No.
Oh.
As in, you're activating something.
That is a 17, I believe.
Okay. So you only take
Oh, shit.
5 points of damage.
What kind?
Actually, fire damage. So you take 2 points of damage.
So it goes, and I go, ugh.
Rude.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hellish rebuke on the desk.
So
There better be something good in here, because that was totally worth it.
inside of the desk, you find a rolled up tube, like a map case. Inside of it, you see some sort of
Map case
ancient
that you guys are trying to
scroll
sell us.
written in some sort of language. What type of languages do you understand?
I know Common and Infernal.
Make a Arcana check.
I'm not actually that intelligent,
I speak a lot. Oh my god.
but I rolled a 17.
So, the font is a bit strange. It's like
Comic
a
Sans. Webdings.
yeah, it's
Papyrus.
wingdings. Yep. So it's glowing with these runes of like a light to a dark blue energy that it's kind of like emanating in this text.
Is it abyssal?
No.
Okay.
But through the diagrams, you actually see hand movements, very intricate hand movements. And then at the very end of it, you see a large cone of some sort of frost being emanated from the very bottom. That's close. That's very close.
Frosco!
So you have a magical scroll, basically.
Of Cone of Frost?
Yes.
Cone of Cold? Sweet!
There's a small note in it that says, apprehended this from one of the, what's the word I'm thinking of? From one of the villagers. They'd intended to leave it as an offering. I'll bring this to Ember's attention as soon as possible.
Can I check the
okay.
warrior's body?
I don't actually know how to... I don't know if there's, like, scrolls.
There are scrolls.
There are scrolls.
But you have to know what spell it is.
Cone of Cold.
Yeah, it's Cone of Cold.
Or Cone of Frost. Mike?
Yeah.
This is a D30. Who do you want to roll it for you?
Core.
This is light.
Did you get a 1?
No, it's 7. That'd be amazing if I got a 1. 7. Do I add anything? What does it do?
No, it's just 7. You had 7 gold pieces, and you do actually
Oh, money.
find a potion of greater healing.
What's...
Ooh!
So, in D&D Beyond, it just has the spell, scroll, and then the level of
High
the spell.
roller.
What
Okay.
level is Cone of Cold?
I think it's like a 6th level spell.
Is it really?
Really?
I thought it was like a cantrip. Like a first level.
Hold on.
Or am I thinking of Frost Touch?
I'll just do a search on D&D Beyond.
Shotgun grasp.
Cone of Cold is a 5th level spell.
Give him the
Alright.
give him the shacker.
Get out of here. Get out of here with this filth.
So I'm gonna see.
Each creature in a 60-foot cone must make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, I think I can actually add the effect on here too.
Whoever's checking the priest's body can also, or the warrior's body can also roll this d30.
That's him. Isn't that who you searched? You searched the warrior, right?
Who's searching the priest?
I did.
I think he was going to.
This is a D30.
Yeah, for money.
18.
Sorry. Sorry, Juan. I got you a 7.
These people have been like robbing everyone blind, so they're kind of loaded.
These people suck.
What about
Take
this,
it back. We kill them all.
What about this staff that he was carrying?
Let's do it.
It seemed to be a non-magical staff. He was just using it as his token.
No, I can kick him in the face.
Spellcasting.
So I got a cone of cold.
Disrespect
and I got
the dead. I love it.
18 gold
I think so. Yeah.
or 1800 gold.
Ha ha.
18 gold.
18 gold.
1800.
If you guys want that, talk to me. I'm going to put it in my inventory so we have the actual numbers correct.
I've got a ton of gold, by the way.
Me too. Somebody want it? I never spend money. I'm like not almost. Screw it. Let's buy this
We're getting
place.
out of here. We should divvy some of this up.
Can I carefully, in a non-trapular way, check out this plinth situation in the center?
Yeah. So make a Arcana check.
10. It looks like a plinth.
you take a look on the inside of it, and there are small gatherings of bones
Ooh.
inside. With your roll, you can't exactly tell what is like what they are.
Can't tell if they're human or animal.
It is hard to tell, but there is one that seemed to be shaped in the shape of a human skull.
Ooh.
With a very specific carving on it. If you take a look at your map. That one right there. The one that kind of looks like a bowl.
The ramen?
The ramen.
Okay. How big is this skull? Adult-sized or child-sized, if you know what I'm trying to ask you?
Make a survival check.
Oh, shit. 11. I know nothing.
I mean, that's not a bad roll, but you're able to determine that it's not like an ogre, obviously, but it's like a medium-sized creature.
The human skull.
Yeah.
Okay. We're good. We're good. What do we do
Is there
now?
anything else in this room that could be containing some loot?
Not by your initial approval. So, is everybody going up the stairs?
Wait.
Yeah, what?
Before we go upstairs, I want to walk up to Wong because I think this will be a lot better in his hands as a thrown item. I would like to pass on the Javelin of Lightning.
You want to give that to Wong?
He's got high-ass dexterity compared to me. So if I throw it, it's like a compared to fucking precision, you know what I'm saying?
Can't you like strike with it too?
Yeah,
It is
but
a regular javelin.
But if I throw it and then call out the word, the entire line between me and the lightning becomes lightning. Like everyone in that path gets zapped. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think it would just be wiser if he holds on to it for now. See how it goes. You good with that?
Sure.
All right. Is that on D&D Beyond?
Yeah, I believe it is.
I have it on D&D Beyond. I don't remember how I got it because I thought you said you made it. Did you make it?
No, it's a weapon in the book. I believe it's on D&D.
All the information is on that card, which Mike is 3 hours away, so I can't give to him.
If you want to add on D&D Beyond, Mike, just look up the Javelin of Lightning. It still has its one charge.
Oh, you didn't add it because you didn't buy the source book or whatever at the time.
I got it immediately.
All right, whatever.
I still have it. But yeah, if you have access to it, just call Javelin of Lightning.
You got it.
Let you hold on to it for now because I'd never use it to be fair. I'm more of an Eldritch Blast kind of guy right now.
I'm on a computer, so don't worry. I've got.
Oh, you got that instant, baby. You got that instant. Okay. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I should probably take this away from me for now. Unequip it.
Wong, maybe you should go first in a stealthy sort of way and just look up climb up the stairs in a stealthy way, see what you can see without arousing any suspicion, in case there's more fiery snakes up there.
Wait, I'll get on the two-way radio real quick, and I'll say, Jack, can you hear me?
Silence.
All right. I will stealthily head up the stairs, try to see if I can hear what's
Okay.
going on.
First, make a stealth check. Second, make a perception check.
Rolling for stealth.
Everybody else determine marching order.
How are you doing on health?
I'm 31 out of 40.
I'm 30 out of 41.
I have a low AC of 14.
I'll go for. I still have 17 for 10 minutes. It's not been 10 minets. We haven't been hanging out here for 10, right?
No.
Typically, I do best in the back. I'm a sorcerer.
Okay, I'll go after Vagar.
After all the investigation's been said and done, I'd say you're closer to 5 minutes.
Okay.
Wong, Vagar, Core,
Core.
End.
And yeah, let's do that.
Wong, this is Wong. Wong, Vagar,
I don't know if there's a new floor map incoming in a second.
Core.
So now we're on this level with the ladder.
Correct.
Okay. Just to point out, in case you don't know, Mike. Ladder. This
Right,
one.
tilt up.
Oh, tilt up. Sorry. Oh, right, we're up here. Here, this one.
Yes.
Core of the navigator.
This is
Where
Wong.
we are.
This is Wong.
We are
This
here.
Is what we see.
We're heading up to here now.
We're
So
this
we're
is
going
where
to
battle
the
was.
room with the ladder.
We're going to this room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right before the peak.
Cool.
All right.
Okay. Let me check one thing here really quick.
Did you die?
But did you die?
A whole bunch.
You look so sad.
I know,
You're dead.
she's really sad.
Poor
I hate
Aqua.
dying.
All right. So
All right, so the stealth was 20. Wait, hang on. 22.
okay.
Nice.
Perception is. Oof. Not as good. 8.
Okay. So heading upstairs, you kind of take a peek over the side of the railing as the stairs are ascending up, and you tilt that camera up real quick. Hi. So basically, you see a small kind of living room. There's a bedroll. There's a desk. There's a bookcase. I'm sorry.
It's just I'm especially aware of it because when I'm editing our podcast, I'm like, yeah, do. And then Chris comes in and says, "Yeah, I totally agree with what you just said, Joe." Because I'm like, "We're right here, man."
Sorry.
Hey,
Force
Joe.
of habit.
Oh,
There was more peelies to be savored.
whoa!
Oh. Okay.
We can put it back up if you guys want to, real quick. But
Like all the way out.
yeah.
That's
I don't think we
fine,
need
that's
to.
fine.
All right.
Here,
So-
this way he can look at Chris. And
Yeah, at
Chris
least
on.
Chris is in there.
Sure. So, this seems to be more of a living quarters than anything else. And as you are kind of heading up these stairs, you see a set of robes slowly descending a ladder at the other end of this room up into a trap door. And you just barely catch a glimpse of somebody going up there, but otherwise the room seems to be empty.
Does it shut?
The trap door?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I went up, saw them head up, and it shut.
You want to head right up to the trap door?
No,
No, I'm
he's
just
asking. He saw somebody go through the trapdoor completely, and the trapdoor shut.
That's correct. Yes, the trap door shut behind them.
Okay. Then I will. I know I'm not a rogue. Can I search for traps in the near vicinity of the stair landing? Can I do that?
I'd say that would be involved in your perception check as well.
Oh, good. Sorry.
So, unfortunately, you don't really see much of anything. It just seems to be kind of like a barren living quarters, although you do hear the faintest sounds of someone barking out orders from above you.
Orders. Okay.
I missed the part on if there's light in the room.
There sort of is. The thing is that there's
Dark
like
vision.
windows, and they're kind of smashed anyway.
As a dark visioned being.
Yeah, you
Can I
have no
see?
problem seeing.
Okay. Am I in there? Sorry, I kind of got water.
The room
So
is mostly empty.
Okay.
Here's what I do. I enter the room, and I sort of wave Yagar in behind me, and I want him to sort of be quiet, and I'll sort of say, I'll bring him in, and I'll say, go over to the far end of the room,
Trying to get tusks.
near the ladder, and wait there. I'll tell him, go over there and wait.
Right.
Oh,
Sounds good.
I thought I was that
Shush.
guy.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I tell him shush. I tell him shush, quiet, wait over there.
Uh-huh.
And I sort of hang out at the stairs and sort of ferry people. Up and say, quiet. There, I try to like whisper to each of you real quick. There are people just up there. Be quiet.
I confirm with him through my mind talk. Are there people up there?
Yes.
Give me a thumbs up.
At least one, maybe more.
Okay.
And
I
then,
get the
well,
idea without
would they
having
be able to hear the
to
talking if
empathize
we're all
it.
sort of piped down? If we're all being quiet, would they hear the talking going on up there?
So can we make a perception check to see what we hear?
So, everybody's going to make a stealth check here, real quick, except for you, Wong. You're good.
Oof. Oof, boy.
10.
8.
All right, and one for Vagar.
I tripped.
5.
Okay.
Legend.
So, as you guys are making your way through the room, it does seem like the floor is like very creaky, and not in like a it's really old kind of way, in like a it's falling apart kind of way. Like one of you actually takes a step and some of the wood cracks and crumbles out from underneath you, but you're able to regain your footing. So in this room there is a small desk and a bookcase as well as a bedroll. Like these seem to be some sort of living chambers.
Can I use this time? Can I use the mage hand? Are there drawers on the desk?
Yes.
Can I use the mage hand to search from the drawers from a distance?
Yes. So with your mage hand,
Like once they're open, then I'll just go over and look. But in case anything triggers.
this one actually doesn't seem to be armed. So
Okay. So then
Can I
I
look
go
at the
in
bookshelf?
and we look in there.
inside is 250 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll take that.
Can I use divine sense?
What does that do?
Basically, I can do it 4 times per long rest. I get to detect good and evil within 60 feet of me. Any celestial fiend or undead creatures, or anything affected by the Hallow spell.
Okay.
That is not behind total cover.
Let me check the Hallow spell. Because I have no idea what that is.
Neither do I.
That is not behind total cover. So if you're trying to get whatever it is above us, you won't be able to. 'Cause they're
Well,
total
we were already
cover.
upstairs.
Yeah, but if you're trying to sense like the people that are in the floor above us, you can't because
Is there a
they're
hole in
totally
the center?
covered.
Or was that earlier? Was that
No,
further
there's,
down?
there's
That
a
was
trap
a little-
door and the trap door closed.
This room does not have a giant crater in the center of it.
I hold on to that for another time.
Okay.
But you might want to read up on the Hallow spell for future use.
In the rest of the drawers, you see 2 small gems, like ruby style gems. You can.
I'm not taking these to hide it from you guys. I'm just taking it so that somebody has it written in the inventory.
Not even
just
against
right.
it.
Fire opals, area
What?
H8.
I take it back. I do cast it because I don't know what's in this room, if anything.
Sure. It does not kind of like trip any wires in your head.
Okay.
And you're
I
checking
check
out the
the
bookshelf, Juan?
Hmm?
You're checking out the bookshelf?
Mm-hmm.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah. Ooh.
Fire opal. I
20
mean, do you need me to mark it that it's from those areas, or is that
It
good?
does not give you that much.
Fine. I will say notes from Area 51.
H8.
Or H8. I'm sorry.
Area 8.
Area 51.
There's one more thing in this bookshelf.
What would that be?
Or actually, no, I'm sorry, it's in the bookshelf. You wouldn't have found it in the desk.
I'm looking in the desk.
Yeah, in the bookshelf, Wong, you do see, tucked behind a couple of books that are written in languages that you don't seem to comprehend. They seem to be some form of druidic, using runes of, like, nature, like, instead of, numerals, it'd be, like, letters and trees and that kind of thing. Like, it's a very
Do you speak
odd...
Undercommon?
Yeah. You do find a scroll of a spell that's actually written in common, Flame Arrows.
Ooh.
I just wave that I have it and then put it in my bag. You know, it's like, hey, I've got this, and then I put it in my bag.
Okay.
Do you want to write the correct cost in here? Or does it not matter?
Once you get them appraised. And
Alright,
that is the end of this room.
alright. So,
There is a ladder and a trapdoor leading upstairs where you found, or you saw a robed figure going up.
alright, checking with either of my compatriots, I get ready to signal Vagar to head on up.
He goes first.
Vagar's going first.
Oh, you found a small patch of tobacco. A small little bag of tobacco in a bag in that desk, too.
Jealous.
Wait. If my 22 is still in effect, I want to crab walk over to him and say, alright, get up to the top of the ladder, throw the door open, and then drop down the ladder. I'm telling him, don't enter the room. Just push open the trapdoor and then drop back down. Because if they've got anything prepared, it's going to just shoot at nothing,
Okay.
is what I'm telling him to do.
Who is doing that?
Vagar.
Captain Expendable?
Maybe.
So what if he doesn't meet his daughter again? We don't care.
Alright, so he goes up and
Wait, I still have the drift globe?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got that before I was even here, and I don't think we've used it since.
Nope,
Fact.
Yeah. But we'll have dark vision.
I always forget to grab the card is how useless it is.
Why didn't you give him the drift glow that you see in the dark?
Basically, it's
It's
a little,
like a little
just a
light.
little sun that follows you around.
No, you should give it to Wong.
I have
He's
it.
the only one who... Oh, you have one.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah.
Oh, well
It
then
just never comes up.
I should take it off of my equipment.
Did you only have one?
We only had one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so Vagar climbs up the ladder, throws up the trap door, and immediately slides back down. And you don't hear anything at first, but then you hear the voice of Jack. Wong! Wong?
I motion for everybody to be quiet.
Ah!
And then
And you
then
hear
I
a
speak
recoil in pain.
I say, Jack, I'm here.
You respond back with that, or you do that in your sending zone?
I did it into the sending zone.
Okay. Unfortunately, no response.
Now I say it out loud. Up into the ceiling.
I need to speak with you.
Are you alone up there?
No.
Is this all through Standing Stone, or like we can't hear him?
They're calling it out.
They're calling it out.
Yeah.
So we audibly we can hear it.
You can hear that.
verbally.
Yes.
So I'll call up and I'll say, Ember, I presume.
Wong. I'd very much
Okay,
like to
Wong,
speak with you. This is the voice of another woman who you don't recognize at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And, she calls out and says, "Your friend has mentioned a lot about you. I'd love to meet you."
I'm sure you would. How about you come down here and you'll get a full introduction.
You've made all the effort and killed all of my men to come all the way up here. I'm sure you wouldn't mind another floor.
I look at End.
I touch my nose. I have an idea.
I do too.
Okay, I have.
Do we have the same
Hold
idea?
on.
I have mind talk.
I have message, so
Okay.
we can talk without having any.
I, without expending a spell slot, can disguise self. If I could just turn myself into Wong, and go up there.
Then she'll attack you potentially.
However, that would give you guys an opportunity to figure out what's going on.
Well, I was actually going to do something else.
I thought you were also going to shape change or something
Well,
into Wong.
I got a few things I can do.
There's 3 Wongs.
For one thing, I can. You okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh my god.
Did she just fall?
No, I didn't fall. I was hanging out with my cat, but I think I kicked something off.
Oh, okay. I got so scared just now.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
We just hang out with the cat on the floor from time to time.
Please continue.
Okay. Oh my god. As long as you're okay.
I have 2 options. This is all through message with Core right now.
And mind talk, yeah.
Yeah. I can either make a major image,
Oh.
an illusion.
4 Wongs.
I could make
I just want so many Wongs to show
an
up.
illusory Wong go up there.
Okay.
And I believe complete with sounds too. But I could also make someone invisible.
Oh.
So like, I or you or Vagar could go up there invisible with Wong, or we could have.
Or you could have an illusory and send up Wong invisible.
That's a good idea. That would require more spell slots. Let me see.
Oh, what?
Well, let me see.
Either that, or you can make him invisible, and I can disguise self as Wong, so she thinks she's talking to Wong.
Yeah, well, okay, these are both options. If you want me to use my major image spell and my invisibility spell, that's a no-go because they're concentration.
Okay, so you can't do 2 concentrations at once. I assume my concentration spell is up at this point.
I'd say so, yeah. Wong, is there anything that you want to do?
I'm thinking.
Wong, I'm just going to message you real quick and say I can make you invisible, or I could make an illusion of you go up before you.
Make me invisible.
Do you want?
He's
do you want a
spoken.
version of you to come along with you?
No.
Mind message. Okay.
Okay, I go up to Wong and I cast invisibility on him.
Okay.
Wong, you are invisible.
Alright.
As soon as anything you're wearing or carrying is invisible, as long as it's on your person, the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do now that I'm invisible. I want to go up to the ladder, and as quietly as possible, I want to climb up it.
The problem is he's got to open that trap door.
Trapdoor's already been opened.
Oh, great. All right.
I want to get a look. I do want to do this as quietly as possible.
Okay. Make a stealth check with advantage because you are invisible. That does not deafen your sounds, though, which is why you're rolling the check.
Prestidigitation.
Okay.
With
okay.
advantage, right?
Second one was better. 22 total.
Okay. So you go up this ladder, and all around you, almost, it seems like the walls are blown out, like totally crumbled. You have an almost 360-degree view of this valley. On the opposite side of this room, which is about the same size as all the rooms that you've been in before, you see one elven creature standing sort of with her back to you and looking out towards the valley. You see Jack on her knees, hands behind her back, kind of looking down at the ground. And you also see a sort of like devilish looking dog as well that kind of like starts sniffing in the area wildly. And you notice Jack also starts kind of like eyeing the room suspiciously. But you guys have always kind of had a connection, so it seems like you guys have a thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have the ability to use prestidigitation in a ventriloquism sort of way? Could I say things in Wong's voice using prestidigitation from down here?
There's actually a
continue the
spell that
conversation?
lets you throw your voice like that, so I don't think so.
I don't have it, so okay. But the thing is, as soon as Wong starts talking, they're gonna know that he's there and invisible.
Right.
Thaumaturgy?
I mind message something. This is just insane at this point, but it's an idea. If I were to shape or disguise self as Wong, I can also This adds on to my previous idea. I can also mirror image up to 3 duplicates of myself, which would look like Wong.
All right.
I could also do change appearance and look like
We
Wong.
could have
So
an
we could
army
have a
of
whole bunch
Wongs.
of Wongs.
We can have an army of
No.
Wongs and,
Can we do
and one
this?
invisible Wong.
Mike, can we do this?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
You be Wong, I'll be Wong. Mirror yourself, 2 more Wongs, and then the
Disguise-
real Wong will be invisible.
I can do 3. There's 4 total of me.
Yes.
Just from me alone.
Wow.
This is
Wow,
gonna
this
be
is
the
happening.
Wong army. The
So-
Wong army.
While this is happening,
So
I
disguise
wanna
self
creep-
costs no spell. He's so upset about this.
I want to creep forward, drawing my
Casting.
dagger, and place
This just
myself
became Naruto.
between- What?
This just became Naruto.
Mike,
I
as
shadow cloned
soon
him.
as you cast a spell or attack, you're gonna lose the invisibility. Can you wait until
No,
we're
I'm
up
just
there?
moving myself between the elf creature and wait, hang on. How close are they together?
Standing side by side.
Side by side.
The elf
Okay.
girl, presumably Ember, is standing in the center with her dog and Jack right next to her.
Do we go up?
You
Very
see
nice.
her
We gotta go
her
up at
like
some point.
motioning out of the window, saying, "The vessel is ready. Make the final preparations."
Can
I'm here using my sorcery points to recharge that spell slot so I can do Alter Self just because it would be cool.
just as you want one more Wong? We have 4 Wongs plus the original 5, but he's invisible. Also, when's the safe time for us to go up? We just have 4 Wongs now.
Okay, I'm gonna just real quick message to you.
Of Ember.
What?
Mike, what was that?
I want to get within striking distance of Ember.
Okay.
Can I message to you, Wong, real quick?
Yeah, sure.
And say, okay, Wong,
Play along.
we're gonna come up, and there's gonna be 4 total.
4 of just me
But there's gonna be 5 Wongs coming up. Stay hidden,
and Vakar. Or does he stay down?
and Vagar will signal to him to come up if we need him.
Yeah.
Make one more perception check for me, Mike.
Perception?
Yeah.
Oh,
And you guys are going to have to walk me through exactly what you're planning here, and I'll make sure that it's possible.
We're just gonna.
I have not been paying attention.
I say we just go
Poultry.
up totally calm.
What was it,
and
Mike?
In unison.
poultry, 10.
So you do notice that out of this kind of spectral fire on the ground, a small child wearing some sort of white garb is being led by the hand over to this giant wicker beast.
Okay.
I
Let's see
say.
what's happening here.
I say.
I say we send the first one that goes up is a duplicate, just to be safe.
Okay.
Then
I say once we go up there and not make any attempt to like attack, just come up and act as if we're gonna diplomatize, and then we stand there, all 5 of us, and we speak everything in unison to the best of our ability.
okay,
Okay.
just there's a lag in a bad internet connection, if anything. Gotcha. All right. So what's our order going to be? Duplicates and then us, or we're in the middle of
We
duplicates?
have 3 duplicates.
We have 3 duplicates.
Duplicate, you, duplicate, me, duplicate.
There we go. We're all between duplicates.
Every other.
There are 5 Wongs going up the stairs right now.
Did
And
you
we're-
see this?
Do we
coming?
surround them? Do we just slowly like circle around them?
So how is this working? Break this down for me in very specific terms.
So I
We're
can
going-
disguise self at will.
Okay.
It's a warlock thing
Okay.
because of my pact.
Is that concentration?
No.
Oh wait, no, I can't do that because Alter Self
No.
is concentration. I cannot be a Wong.
That's fine. You were Wong. Oh shit. Sorry, that was a horrible joke.
What's wrong about being
So there are 4 Wongs. I take it back. There are 4 Wongs.
How is your spell working?
Disguise self is not a concentration spell,
Okay.
and then I cast mirror image, which is also not a concentration spell. It's a level 2 spell. 3 illusory duplicates of yourself appear in your space,
This is so dumb.
and I can move them with me.
All right. So
And they each have their own AC.
you're the only person of this group going up the ladder for the time being as 4 Wongs.
So the order is fake Wong, me, 2 more fake Wongs going up the ladder. Because I assume we can't go up together.
But you're
Why not-
staying down.
Why not send 2 fakes first?
Fine, 2 fakes.
But you're staying down.
I'm gonna stay down with Vagar for now.
And I will communicate anything mind message wise, and you
Well, I can hear through the trapdoor.
that too.
All right. So
You get this.
yes. So
going
the
up
first
the ladder,
the first
make
two
them feel
illusory Wongs go up the ladder and kind of stand at attention in kind of like a not exactly a sparring pose, but like an at the ready kind of pose. And
then Kor goes up as
And then with another illusory.
corporeal, but still disguised as Wong. And
Okay.
then another illusory comes up. So there's 4 up there.
They're also indistinguishable. You can't tell that 3 of them are fakes.
so the first thing that you notice, that both of you notice when you get up there, is that the floor is like almost bending underneath you. One, because you rolled so good in your stealth check, you don't think that anybody's really noticed it, but this is like on the verge of collapse.
It's a good thing only you went up, and the 3 of the other of yous don't weigh anything.
That's true.
So as all of this is happening,
What do I see for the first time of actual me? Like when I see them.
so this tower is almost like an archer's tower where you can see 360 degrees all the way around you,
Okay.
but mostly because of the destruction and the rubble amidst all of it.
And I see the little girl, the daughter, I presume.
Nope, she is outside
At the base.
at the base of the tower.
This is the tower that we're on. She's down here by this, what looks to be a pile of rubble, but it's actually a wicker.
You like looked down out of the tower.
Wong saw that.
I saw it. Okay, so I don't see that.
No.
So in the center,
You
I
heard
see
her commanding
Ember
them.
and
Yep.
Jack.
Yep.
Jack on her knees, Ember behind her.
Yep, so Jack is kind of like this late or mid-30s woman, to completely white hair. Very nice looking normally, kind of in monk's robes. Ember is kind of this elven girl, probably about, for an elf, probably not quite middle-aged, but older. Chestnut, brown and red hair tied back into a ponytail. And as the 4 Wongs come up the ladder...
I want to try and slowly surround them.
So the moment that you get up there, that's not really going to happen. Well,
Right.
she's going to stop you. She's going to say, well, this is an interesting trick. And Jack says, it certainly is. She gets up to her feet. You notice that her hands have not been bound.
Oh my
and
god.
she throws an elbow into the air, assumingly nailing you in the stomach, Wong. Or at least she's going to try.
Wait. She's going for the invisible Wong?
She's on.
She saw him invisible?
She was able to perceive me through like the creaking or the.
Key.
We wasted so many spell slots on this.
She rolled incredibly high, and they already have a connection.
Well,
so she leapt up to her feet.
She still gets a disadvantage.
What is your AC, Wong?
17.
Okay.
There's a status thing for invisibility. I believe that they get at least disadvantage.
They have disadvantage. She still hits, though. 18 hits, right?
I don't have any
18
sorcerer
does
slots
hit.
left to do bend luck.
Wham! Crushing hit to the gut of the stomach.
He still remains invisible, though, because it's based on my concentration.
Okay. And you're going to take 10 points of damage.
Interesting.
And you're kind of standing there with some of the wind knocked out of you a little bit as you see your mentor just totally body blowing you. I say you have an opportunity to do something if you want.
Can I also take the time to just quickly mind message?
And
This went to shit, and then hope that they get that down there.
You can.
Okay.
The dog is barking incessantly at this point.
There's a dog? I didn't even didn't realize there was a dog.
There is a dog.
Where's the dog in comparison to everybody else?
Ember,
Yep.
Jack, dog.
Dog.
Kind of like demon dog.
I do not have many spell slots left. Actually, I've got a crap load of first levels. But
I want to
I can only use
maneuver
burning hands for that.
to Ember and break, in any sort of way, break invisibility.
Okay.
You can just tell me you want it done.
Alright, I say, I want to get into base to base with Ember,
Sure.
knife drawn, and say, end, drop it.
I drop it.
Alright, I want to make eye contact with Ember. And
You're
I
just
wanna
standing
say-
in front of her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, to be
say,
fair, there
"Alright,
still
you."
are 5 Wongs.
There are 5 Wongs in this room right now.
There are now 5 Wongs.
3 of them are
Fake.
illusions.
Yes.
All right, and I say to her, I'm not doing the voice just for sake of understanding.
Yeah.
This is me saying to her, all right, you let go of my friend right now. Your life, my friend. Make your choice.
Say that to Ember or to
Ember.
just to
Because
confuse
my
Trident.
assumption is that my friend has been brainwashed, and I'm demanding her release. Is what I'm trying to get across.
As he says that, pointing the knife, I want to try and mimic him because all my illusories move exactly the way I do. So I want it to look like he's in control of this situation.
All right. So you grab a little dagger.
I have a dagger, so
Wait, can he get some kind of intimidation check for that? Because that is 5.
I'd say that's pretty intimidating. Go ahead and roll intimidation with either strength or charisma.
Wait,
Okay.
who's rolling the intimidation check?
him. I'll give it to him.
Wong or
Advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like I don't know. This is a fun spell.
I want to see like the animated version of this.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's the same whether I use charisma or strength. It is 20 total.
Okay.
So I make my demands clear that I want my friend released from whatever hold that I assume Ember has over them.
She slowly but calmly takes a step back, not like jumping out of your range, but just kind of like backing off a little bit, hands up in the air. You notice that her garment is like beautifully decorated with all sorts of gems and inlays and scribes and everything. And she says, "I'm afraid that's not up to me." And she turns towards Jack and says, "I'm sorry. The climate has changed. Alliances have shifted. And now it's your turn to choose, Wong."
Wait, what?
It's your turn to choose.
It's my turn to choose.
I'm offering
She
you
said
a
that.
choice.
Yep.
Your or your mission.
Ember is saying this.
Jack said that.
Wait, who said?
Hang on, I've lost track of who
Yeah.
started this sentence. So Ember stepped out of my range.
Ember backed off and said, "It's not my choice to make."
Mhm.
Jack stepped up and said, "I've changed sides. Now you have a choice to make. I'm offering you the choice. Join me. Do you follow your mentor, or do you fulfill your mission?"
What convinced you? What turned you?
Climates change all the time, Wong. One day's rivals are another day's allies.
I appear visibly heartbroken, and my hand trembles with rage, and I say, I thought our friendship meant more to you than climate and alliance.
The only important thing here, Wong, is the mission. Are you willing to abandon your life to follow it?
I won't do it, Jack. I won't raise my hand against you. If it ends my life today, so be it. You're my friend, and dogma and mission aren't more than friendship.
Ember starts to take a step forward and kind of move her hands off to the side, and an enormous wall of fire divides the room in half, splitting you from the opposite side of where all of the others are standing, the other clones
Oh,
of
I was
Wong.
trying to convey that, like, Jack and I, we're good. We can be friends now.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You're joining her? Are you saying that you're joining her?
I was trying to convey to Jack that is like, no, I will not fight you, Jack. I will not maintain my mission. I abandon it to be friends with you still.
So you're saying you join Jack?
Yeah.
Well, he's saying he'll join Jack.
Just
Let's not
to be clear,
jump to
that's what he's-
conclusions.
That's what he's saying.
Because I'm about to go ham.
That is what I say. I say, damn be the mission. You know, you're more important to me, Wong, than the mission, your friendship matters more. Is what I'm trying to get across.
Jack is sort of surprised by this response, but Ember looks over at her and says, "Perfect. Then we can take the first step." And she plucks one of the earrings out of Jack's ear, the same earring that you know that was stolen from the Shining Palm Monastery to contain an elemental of incredible power.
Uh-oh.
And she hands it to you, pushing you out towards the edge, towards the wicker giant.
I'm so
see.
confused.
I would like to spend a key point.
That's what this pile is right here. That's what this whole thing has been building up to. They're going to light it like an epitaph.
I understand. Okay.
Jack has had these earrings on
Yes.
that contain an elemental she stole from the monastery. She told you that it was taken for safekeeping.
Why is she giving it to...
Ember just took it off of her ear and gave it to Wong as a test.
Basically to throw it
Is
out
he
the
going to
pile.
light
Is he going
the wicker?
Oh. Okay.
Do it.
I hold the elemental, and so she conveys to me that it's my choice to light the wicker guy,
Yes.
right?
At this point, you do not see the child anymore.
Can I hear the child? Can I take
What
a
happened?
second? to try
I'm
and-
watching this. Did I notice the child?
I don't...
They're on the opposite side. You have no idea what's going on. You can
Okay, can I message...
somehow
Wait, so
get
you
a
did?
message
So
to
there
Core.
is a firewall. I don't know if that was redacted.
There is a firewall splitting and dividing the room in half.
So I can't
you,
see or hear anything they're saying.
You can see a very
Through the
faint glimpse of what's happening through the
I tell them to come up then.
Does Core see the girl? Can I ask him, like, Core, do you know where the girl is?
Do I see where the girl is?
They were on the opposite side of the building.
I do
You
not see
have
the
no
girl.
idea.
Okay,
Can
I'm in
I
ignorance.
take a second
Should I
to
come
try
up?
and listen? I know she's probably really
I'm
far
doing
away, but can
You
I
tell me when to
listen
come up
for
and
the
I'll come
child, or try and detect if the child is
Message, tell
visible
me when to
or
come up and I'll
perceptible
come
in any way?
I'm telling
Make
you,
a perception
I'm telling
check.
you both to come up.
Okay, at the next opportunity, we're going to ascend the ladder.
As you do.
Vagar first.
Okay.
19
So-
total.
What did you do, Wong? Sorry.
Just trying to listen for the child.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, when you first saw her being led by the hand, she didn't seem like she was brainwashed, but she seemed to be just kind of going along with it, not knowing any better. And she's vanished. You have no idea where she is.
Okay. So
Tell me when
I
we
have
get up there.
this stone in my hand.
You're up there.
We're up there and we're seeing the wall of fire and we see... What do we see when we get up there?
You have like silhouettes of them on the other side, and the flame is just slowly like starting to cause like parts of this building to like almost collapse in on itself, to the point where like there's almost a massive hole where it's burnt through the floor,
Can I send...
and the fire's spreading in both directions.
Speaking of, because I completely forgot about this guy. Can I send Nox over the flames and have him tell me what my little
He
pseudo
is a pseudo
dragon?
Ah, I forgot about
I
Nox.
know, me too. I just looked at my extras and went, oh.
Mike has Gurgi.
Oh, Gurgi!
Alright, I take a hot second to stroke Gurgi.
All right, so
Can I have him look over and see and kind of tell me what's happening?
he can
do you see
relay the
girl?
information, but at this point, this is Mike's moment.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So I look at the pearl, and I know it's my choice to light the wicker giant, who I assume the child's in there. I know that Jack's not on my side anymore. I know that my allies are on the other side of the firewall. And I know that out of some options here. So, naturally, I look at Jack, and Gesundheit. And I take an opportunity to drink. I drink long.
Jack puts it down. Clear your mind. Is this what you want to do? You are heading down your own path. I've chosen my way. Have you chosen yours?
You were a very good friend, Jack, and an even better mentor. You taught me a lot.
We've seen many things together.
It's a shame we won't get to see any more. And I stab Jack.
Okay.
I light the wicker giant and I stab Jack.
You holy shit! You light it. You threw it.
I want to shoot fire at. But I want to expend it. Oh no, not at the Wicker Giant. Sorry.
You definitely said I want to throw it at the
totally
Wicker
said
Giant.
that you wanted to like the Wicker Giant.
Oh my god!
Flag on the play.
Retro, retracted.
Okay, first
Say it
down.
right.
Okay. Yep.
I throw the ball off the roof
Okay.
and I stab Jack.
But not in the direction of the Wicker Giant.
Not at the Wicker. I thought it was like.
You know that you just sent a fire elemental to just do willy-nilly around a Wicker Giant by throwing it off the roof. Maybe you should, like, pocket it instead? Just thinking.
No. I made my choice. I want
All right,
to.
all right.
But not towards at the Wicker Giant.
Dungeons
Oh,
and
Chris
Dragons
is so
is the
happy.
greatest game ever made.
I want to throw it away from the Wicker Giant if I can, like just off of the other roof. And no, I do want to stab Jack and say this is my choice. And I take as many strikes as I can. I spend my last key point to do flurry of blows on Jack. I ready myself for battle.
Okay.
All of my attacks I want to do onto Jack.
He's going to unload everything he's got.
I need you to make all of your attack rolls for me.
I assume Nox relayed this information to me.
Yes.
Can I send Nox in to do a fifth little attack? Because he can't attack.
Let him do his thing
Yeah,
first.
yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Attacking with the dagger.
Okay.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Damn.
12 damage.
Okay.
Second attack with the dagger. $21 to hit.
Does not.
Oh, shoot.
Damn. I am
Flurry of
weak.
blows, unarmed strike. $23 to hit.
Hits.
6 damage.
So 18 total. Yep.
And the last one misses.
All right.
The first stab directly into the abdomen. Total shock in her eyes as you see some of her redness in her face drain. You pull it out and go for another one, and she swirls off to the side. 2 of your blows, reactionary, throwing your punch. Both of them connect, but as the second one does, your right arm strikes her directly in the chest in the same spot where the dagger went in, and she grabs it. And she's going to make a grappling check against you.
Alright, so I gotta do dexterity saving.
Yep.
I'm a little confused still, but okay. Can we see,
total.
relatively speaking, what's
They
going
are
on?
in combat. You can see that. What was
Flame
it?
Flames, okay.
18. 26 total.
Okay. She does grapple you. She grabs your arm. Joe, may I? Hold your arm out. Grabs your arm, twists it, brings the elbow down, and is going to attempt to snap your arm.
Oh my god.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 12 total.
Your arm
Bend luck,
snaps
bend luck, bend
in
luck.
half.
No! I'm out of sorcery points. No bend luck. Wait!
Okay.
She takes your arm,
Nope.
twists it around, and heaves you over her shoulder out the window.
Oh my god.
Okay, I have something I can do. Because I see this, right?
You just saw Wong's arm snap and him just get his ass sailed out the window.
I'm going to dive after him.
He's on the opposite side. You'd have to go through a wall of fire and a massive hole in the center of this room.
So?
Okay.
I have fire resistance.
All right.
Can I get to him, though, in one turn?
First, you have to make an acrobatics check to be able to jump over the hole that's caused from the fire burning away.
Is there not a hole, like, behind me?
There is.
That doesn't... Could I not... I can fly.
Oh, if that's where you're
Okay.
going. I thought you were trying to, like, jump out the plane at the same time with one parachute and catch
When
him.
could
kind
you
of thing.
fly?
After I had that whole thing where I got thrown off a tower, I thought it'd be a useful trick to learn.
All right, so N dives
Why
out the
do you
side of
have
the
a
window.
hippogriff and you can fly? It's like a double FU to me.
Yeah, surprise! I've been waiting for a time to reveal this.
Core
Wait a
is
minute,
upset.
Don't I have the hippogriff too? Yeah, I have that too. Okay, so
Whistle him.
I'm going to, just for flavor's sake, I'm going to see this, backflip out the window-ish thing that's behind me, and cast Fly on myself. And I'm going to try to catch Wong.
Okay. All right.
I'm using my reaction to slow fall.
Oh, come on.
Hang on. Slow fall only reduces my damage when I land.
I am going to do this anyways.
So yeah, catch him. That's better than damage.
Really
Yeah.
quick, Wong. You're gonna take 15 points of damage for the broken arm,
Okay.
and you are down one. Well, you can still throw another punch and kick. So I'm not gonna say it affects your flurry of blows.
Does he get 1 instead of 2 attacks on the turn?
He can.
Sorry. Oh, you can kick.
I'm going to cast Fly on myself, dive out
That was
after him,
15 points of damage?
and that's what I'm doing.
Correct. So, as all of this is happening,
You didn't know I could fly?
no, I knew that. I didn't realize you were jumping out the other side and
Well-
like zooping around to catch him.
I could do that, or I could jump through the flames, but, I mean, if I can reach him without going through the flames, then I'll zoop around.
Okay. All right. So, as all of this is happening, you notice that off to the side, there is this massive swirling ball of energy, like emanating and glowing like a meteorite that just struck the ground a little ways away, that is like growing and growing and growing. And I think it's time we make a quick perspective change.
Perspective change.
As in, like, I think he's just gonna get a bigger map, a more zoomed out map.
What's gonna happen?
I don't know.
Blair Witch Project.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Put that on the floor.
Yep.
Oh my.
Stand up.
Mike. Hold on. Do we have to move everything?
Yep.
We gotta go over there?
Big.
Oh my god. This is so cool. Hold on.
So,
Let me just show
are we
Mike.
tethered to the wall at all?
No, this is
We can bring
this is
this
the
over
charger.
here if we need to.
Yeah, let's do
If we
that.
could do that, that would be easy.
We're talking movement, baby. Hold on, I got you, fam. All I have to do is turn this. Look at this.
Okay.
Put that down. Let me get lower. Let me get low.
So, it's the enlarged version of this.
Yeah,
It's
I see that.
20 sheets of paper.
Is that the Burning Man?
That is the Wicker.
A
Fire giant.
I can't even. There we go.
A fire giant?
I had a
Fire
giant
elemental,
in my hand.
rather.
gosh.
I'd say makes it about here.
Is that where you
And
threw
it's
it?
starting to glow.
One
I wanted
square
to throw it
equals 10
somewhere,
feet,
but
huh?
not at the
Does
Wicker
that
Man.
mean that the fire elemental is 40 feet across or 20 feet across?
Correct.
It's that big?
He's a big boy.
It's like a giant fire elemental. And there's a burning...
Hold on, Mike. Bear with me.
It has not caught yet.
It is not caught yet.
No.
Has it
It
been-
is this massive fiery energy looking for a body.
How's this? Is that good?
Okay.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay.
You're on a
that's
time
right.
limit is what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. I'm with you.
Is it in focus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, you want to turn the monitor so you can look at it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Hold on.
Move that.
Yeah. Turning your body. Movie body. Okay. Oh my god! We're back to that, by the way. I'm done setting up now.
Alright, so
Joe, did you summon Phoenix?
as I fly out to catch Wong, I also call Phoenix.
I have a dragon. Be jealous.
I can fly.
I
Thank you.
can fly too, sort of.
Oh shit.
Phoenix.
You have a
Very
mini?
cool.
Woo! So,
You're not riding him, but
no, I was gonna let Wong ride him.
okay.
Because I can fly. course, maybe I don't have feather fall. Or something should happen where I don't fly anymore.
How long does your spell last?
10 minutes. I'll call Phoenix if all goes south. Worked last time.
Okay. What's happening?
Now,
Going back to my dice.
as all of this is happening, Ember turns towards this army of Wongs,
Oh, shit. I'm still there.
waves her hands around, and casts another fireball spell,
This is after I've...
aiming to launch you out the window.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
I need you to make a dexterity save.
I'm so glad that there's flight and that I stole a hippogriff. All of these people flying out of towers. It's probably a good thing. I'm not in this tower trying to...
No, you jumped out of it.
Yes.
Keep in mind that the squares are 10 feet.
What am I doing?
You need to make a dexterity saving throw. And also, I need to roll a more d6.
Can I point something out real quick?
I don't actually know where Phoenix is.
You know what? We're gonna let it happen. Because I think it'll be fun, more fun. Dexterity saving throw?
Yep.
For all 4 of them? It's not really how the spell works, but...
Well, the
They each
fireball's
have their
big
own
enough
ace.
that it's going to hit all of them
Every
regardless.
single one?
And
Okay.
they're all going to take some damage.
Okay. Well, actually, I don't think they have any health anyway, so even if it doesn't hit them, or if the AC is high enough, they would still get hit, right, with your spell?
They will always take damage, and I believe that that gets rid of the illusion.
Only by an attack that hits it. It ignores all other damage effects. Okay. Spell ends when all 3 duplicates are
So,
okay.
are you catching him?
I want to catch one. Okay. And then at the same... so I cast fly.
Yep.
Jumped out the window. Summoned Phoenix. And I'm going to catch Wong with the intention of getting Wong onto Phoenix.
I think you need to make an athletics check to see if you can grab hold of him, being as weak as you are.
True.
19 for core.
Okay.
9 for first illusion. 11 for second.
All right.
5 for... All my illusions are gone,
Okay.
obviously.
So, you still take 15 points of damage,
Oh boy.
but you're not blown out of the side of the fortress.
I'm basically in front of the hole.
Yeah, and you basically have like a little 5-foot square around you, and the rest of you is like an open void.
So basically,
Like almost the entirety has.
I basically have no movement.
No dice.
No, but I would still like for Phoenix to try
Okay.
to catch him.
Okay, I think Phoenix is going to be able to do that with no problem, considering he was a Featherdale.
Sweet.
So, Mike, you're caught in a swift gust of wind, right down, and you actually realize that you're riding Hippogriff back now.
Woo. And I am airborne.
Core's in the
I
tower.
hope that doesn't change.
All right. So he was actually launched out right here, Joe.
We need to
So
destroy
you'd be closer to over
the
here.
Wicker Man.
I'll let you figure that out yourself.
Okay, so
This is actually a 10-foot creature,
right.
so it'll only be taking up one of these spaces, but
Wong is launched over here.
yes.
So Wong is on Phoenix.
We need to save the child. She's in.
Oh, I'm still up there. Can I do any kind of perception now that... Is that firewall gone, by the way?
Yes. So it's Ember at the top of this tower, Jack at the top of this tower, and you, like, 30 feet away, and the fire is smoldering out underneath you. You are, like, you feel like the ground giving out underneath you.
Can I make a perception or something to see if the girl is at all in this room?
The little orc girl?
Yeah.
The little orc girl's definitely in the Wicker Man. by
She's
the way.
definitely in the Wicker Man.
Then why was she in the tower a second ago?
Who
She was
of
not.
us
She wasn't.
knows that?
She was.
I thought you said there was a
Out of
girl.
our
No,
party,
I
who
could have.
knows
Never
where-
mind. I take it back.
She was on the ground.
Oh, I just misunderstood that. Okay.
Who knows that? Does only Wong know where the girl is?
Only one does.
Yep. And I want to try to drive.
Oh,
Phoenix
Vagar's with me.
towards the Wicker Man.
Vagar is down below. I don't think he came
Vagar,
up.
no, Vagar came up. We said he went before me.
Then he
He's
has to make
still
it.
on the tower.
He has to make a quick dex saving throw.
Yep.
God, we kill Vagar and save his daughter. That'd be brutal.
Well, we'll figure something out, okay? 11.
Blasted out the side.
Oh fuck.
Oh, he's
Did
out?
he take damage?
He'll
Yeah.
take some falling damage if nobody catches him.
But he also takes fireball damage.
I could try to catch him.
He does, which is that's full fireball damage. That's 30 points of damage.
He's down to 1.
Can somebody catch him?
If he takes falling damage, he will be knocked out.
Can Nox save him?
Will he die?
If he takes
Permanently?
maximum damage.
So more
He'll
than
do saving throws.
How far is he falling?
Let's see here.
100 feet. Almost. Like 90.
30. About 90 feet.
So that would be
96.
96. If he takes 59 damage,
That's his
he'll
max.
die outright. He has 1 left and he's got 58.
Oh, right.
If he takes 59 damage, he'll die outright. Can I don't know where we are in like turns and whatnot, but can I try to catch him or at least like maybe throw him into a haystack or something?
I'm going to give everybody one last action that they can perform before we go into full-on initiative.
Mike, are you having trouble hearing Joe? No? Okay.
If I see, I'm assuming that I see Vagar because if it's in the same direction, I'm going to try to catch him too.
Okay. He got blown out the backside, so you can fly around and try another athletics check.
Okay.
But if Phoenix has Wong, then...
I know. I don't know what the DC is.
What is the DC? For what?
For an athletics check to try to catch a falling ogre.
Isn't it versus something else?
I'm going to say if it's better than 13, you make it.
Oh my god.
Better than 13?
Oh my god.
13 or higher.
Because it's exactly 13.
Oh my god.
It's
You
15, 15 minus 2.
You very narrowly,
my god.
with the end of your spell, you can just barely grab him and hoist him, and you're just kind of like hovering in midair. And you can just get low enough to drop him down onto the ground safely.
Okay, so I'm now...
You are now
ground level.
You're like right here. He got blown out the back. So let's get these minis here.
It'd be really handy to know where his daughter is.
I'm the only one who knows, so I guess I can just shout to the wind. The child is in the Wicker Man. The child is in the Wicker Man.
Nicolas Cage?
Okay, do I now know this?
Yes.
Okay, Vagar, your daughter is in that giant stick person.
Go get her with
buried
one
in there.
health.
Go find her.
All right.
Go find her. Forgot the accent.
Okay. What are you doing, Core?
What am I
And
doing?
Long, you're gonna land, and then what? How much does your reduction do?
Honestly, I know all about
Well, I'm on
so
Phoenix, no?
you're good. I knew
Yeah.
this was
Okay.
gonna
Phoenix
happen.
caught you. That's right.
Yeah.
You're still.
What am I doing?
He's still on Phoenix.
Correct.
Shit. I wanted to do something, but I forgot to say it in the moment. It involves a reaction.
You have one last chance to do something before you roll initiative.
This was technically a reaction to my being attacked. I wanted to cast Hellish Rebuke on after being hit by that fire. If you say no, I understand.
It's too late. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. No, you're good. I just
We
wanted
had
to...
enough time to set up an entire giant map.
Flying speed is 60 feet, by the way, for a hippogriff. Thank you.
You know what?
It'll be up to you to manage that.
No, it'll be up to Wong. He's the one riding him.
That's right.
With very little to do, I am going to cast 2 Eldritch Blasts, 1 at each.
Okay.
You realize you're the only one on the tower now.
I can't get anywhere.
I know, but
Like, I can't go
as
anywhere.
long as you're aware.
No, I'm aware.
And we're 90 feet down. How
No,
come we fall
not-
faster
neither
than
one.
we can fly?
Missed both.
Oh, yeah, because we weren't your turn. Right?
You missed both.
Missed both. I just kind of... I can't see. It's all hot. I don't know.
All right.
You should jump.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Woo! You should really jump off the tower.
10.
That's for Vagar. That's for me. Okay.
15.
Oh, that's not what we want. Here we go. Everybody's flying, so we get the flying music.
We had
Everybody
this one.
but
We had
Core.
All right.
What's this from?
Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah,
Everyone
I knew it.
who's
I knew it.
flying, going through the sky, you feel the wind in your hair, the gravity pulling against you. And you have one objective. Save the girl.
Yes.
What is everybody's scores?
Okay. Vagar got a 4.
Okay.
Excuse me. Yes, 4. And I got a 9.
Okay.
10.
Wong, initiative.
15.
Okay. All right. As as all of this is happening, for a brief moment, you look up towards the top of the tower and you see Ember standing there, screaming out to all of her subjects.
Is this the opposite side of the tower of me?
Yes. The ritual has begun. These heathens are trying to disrupt it. What will you do to cure the blights on your lands? To heal your peoples? Now is your chance to prove your devotions.
I believe it.
I have to wait for my turn.
Right. Yeah, you're right there.
I have to wait for my
No,
turn.
I mean, this is
Correct.
Ember.
Wong.
Yes.
One last thing that you see. You see a bit of sparkling at the base of the tower, and a leap across from the top of the tower to the top of this wicker giant. And you see her starting to swirl her hands and command this giant meteor-like blob that's just come from that gem that you threw.
Who did that?
Ember did. She's leaping from the tower to the top of the wicker giant to control it.
Interesting.
Wong, it's your turn.
Okay.
You are a hippogriff back right now.
Yep. I want to, first things first, drink that greater healing potion.
Okay?
How many d4s is that?
It's 4d4 plus 8.
4d4 plus 8.
Okay.
That might be superior, actually. Or did you just check? I just checked.
Alright, I heal 18, which is good because I was very nearly on death's door. Was that an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action.
It's hot. It's hot in here. It's hot. Woo! Getting heat.
Bonus action.
I'm so glad.
Right, I want
knew
to
that I should take that fly spell.
fly.
So
Open
glad.
that window up.
Oh.
Just be careful of yourself.
Phoenix.
Oh,
There's nothing in there.
Did you mean it's literally hot, or were you just saying you're excited?
90% excitement, a little warm.
What was it, Mike?
I want to. Oh, I healed myself, and then I want to fly
Just do it all the way.
Phoenix to
All the way?
the Wicker Giant.
Oh,
You want to
there's-
move it over to the wicker giant to the top where Ember's standing?
Yep. I want
Okay.
to get the child.
You're hovering about 10 feet away.
Okay. I will take.
I mean, you could get in closer if you want to, but as of right now, you're just kind of hovering around it, almost circling.
Screw it. I'll jump off Phoenix
move the
onto
chair?
the Wicker Giant.
Get up there.
All right, you jump down off of the hippogriff and stand on the top of this massive headed creature. It's about 10 feet across on both directions where you have stable footing, because it's kind of like a dome. If you were to go anywhere beyond that, there's a chance you would slip, okay?
He's standing
Okay,
on
I'm
what?
I'm looking up something.
He just jumped on top of the wicker giant's head.
Which is currently still inanimate and not lit.
Not lit.
Focus. You're fine. There. Gosh. Spoiled rotten.
Alright. I'm looking up something really quick
Core, you're up next.
Okay.
End is up next. After that.
because I want to see if I can do something.
Do you want a player's handbook?
No, I'm trying to think. What does speech just is a free action, right? Just saying stuff.
Push 5 feet away.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
If it's like something that you can say in like a 6-second time frame.
Alright. Chris,
What's up?
is she within 5 feet of the edge?
She's standing directly in the center.
So she has 10 feet of clearance between at least one of the edges?
Yeah.
I thought you said there's a hole in the center.
Nope.
Where's this hole?
There's not a hole on the wicker giant. There's a hole in the
Oh,
room
sorry.
that you're
I'm
standing.
sorry, Mike. I thought you were talking about Ember. She's at the edge of the tower, though.
Nope. She jumped across to the top of the wicker giant.
Missed that part. Take it back. Keep going. I'm just
That's
not. I'm just thinking.
Mike, you need to
That's
see the serious thought that Joe is in right now. He's pacing.
Oh yeah, I see it. And here's what I want to do. I want to attack her twice with my dagger because
Okay.
it's the most recent thing I've got drawn.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, but in a moment. Yeah.
10 plus. 19 total.
Checking. I believe that hits, but roll. Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
She's wearing hide armor right now. She doesn't seem to be very heavily armored.
8 damage total.
Okay.
Second strike with the dagger. Oh shit. 19 plus 9
Hits.
for another 8 damage.
Okay.
I really wish I had saved some key, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, so. And that's it. Bonus and action done. That's me done.
Okay. Core, you're up.
Okay, so Jack's still in this room with me.
Correct. On the very opposite side, about 30 feet away, and there's a big ass hole in between you.
How much movement would it take for me to get to that side if I walked over?
It's a 20-foot hole. Like, it's been burnt through the entire center half of the room.
I cannot get to the other side at all?
You can try and make an athletics check, but there's a chance that you'd fall down to the next floor below you.
Which is just where the ladder goes.
Correct.
What is Jack doing?
She's watching, and she seems... Make a perception check. Or no, make an insight check.
Okay. Okay. Insight... okay. This is where my skills are. 23.
You see the back of her head, like, she's almost entirely disregarded you, but you do see, like, her bringing one of her hands up to her head, like something you'd see a shocked person do.
As in, it's not what she was expecting.
Correct.
Shit. I was about to knock this bitch out of that tower. Should I still?
Yes.
Jack, not an Ember.
Wait, wait, are you talking about Jack? Sorry, I missed
Yeah.
What was the insight check on Jack? What did you see?
Because me and Jack are the only ones in this tower.
What
She's
happened?
realizing this might not be,
What
like, she's
happened?
kind of confused, like, this is over the top compared to what she imagined.
Okay. Ember's not up there?
No, she jumped down onto the Wickerman thing.
You did miss that. You were busy pacing.
I'm sorry.
He missed it too.
I did
so
too.
I think
I
they
did too.
So
I think-
Wong and Ember are on
They're all over here.
They're standing on top of the wicker giant. Phoenix has dropped
That's
Wong off on the head of this thing, and they're duking it out.
So Phoenix doesn't have a rider right now.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, you know what? I guess I just have to make a decision.
I can't really help
Yeah,
you.
yeah, you're good,
I'm
you're
not
good.
up there.
I'm gonna have to make a choice.
Still have my question.
Wong, I can only apologize for this.
No, I'm good.
That's fine.
Do
I
you
attacked
enjoy
you too.
seeing everyone stressed out?
Yeah, I just...
Just make a choice, Core. If it's the wrong
gonna
one,
try-
it'll be part of the story.
Yeah, that's true. All right, because she's in my mind, she's changed sides. So I would like to try.
Shoving her off the tower.
No, because I'm on the opposite side. However, I would like to see. I don't know if this works. You know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to cast Command on her.
Okay. What does she have to do?
Make a saving throw.
Okay, a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
I'm assuming a 21 makes it.
Fuck. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's my action. As a bonus.
I might be able to help you. But if I'm unaware of what
But you don't know what
I
I'm
wouldn't
doing.
know what's going on.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm doing.
For a brief second, you see her, like, shake her head, turn around and notice you,
Yeah.
and she speaks up and says, "This isn't your battle to die in."
Okay.
I still have a question because your first battle in the cave, you captured the Earth Elemental. It was controlled by a wizard. What happened to the Elemental when the wizard died?
When the wizard died, the elemental crumbled.
It was an earth elemental, though.
But he summoned it.
It wasn't right,
But it wasn't, like, brought into the world.
I know
Question.
how elemental stones
Oh, wait, no.
show notes.
I can't use that.
That's what works.
What I understand.
Mike, help me.
If the person who
Head out of the tower. There's nothing to be accomplished by staying there.
All right, yeah.
through it.
Besides, if you know over the wind that the child is in the Wicker Man, then heading to the Wicker Man is the best chance of getting her and accomplishing what we came here to do.
When
Do I know that?
Wong were first
I know. You,
fighting,
I know.
First, when Wong got
And
down
knows that.
to her level and started fighting, you noticed
I
like she
started
was
shouting.
waving her
I
arms
think you
and trying
can
to
operate on
cast
the knowledge that
something.
you heard.
Okay.
Because if he heard, you heard. I think.
All right.
The elemental show any initiative.
What is my ability?
It is just slowly pulsating and growing, like almost like it's taking form, like a larva.
What is my? Where's that hole where the trapdoor is? Is that still within
It's
my
right
vicinity?
next to you.
I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head down there. Just head,
All right.
make my way down. I can't do anything else. I can't fly, so I can't jump out.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn? It better be.
Do I? Yeah, it is. But do I? I assume I just make it to the next floor down.
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
You went back into the tower?
I can't jump out.
You're like, send the hippogriff for you.
Well, can you message that to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
So I'll climb back up.
Hang tight, I'll send Phoenix for you.
Okay.
Phoenix knows that there's another person in the tower and loops back around.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
wait for
so
that.
that's the
I'll wait for
first
that.
thing-
End of my turn.
First thing I'm gonna do is just be like, Phoenix, go get core.
Do you want to add Phoenix to the initiative list?
Only if you say so.
Can you handle that?
You want me to handle Vagar, a hippogriff, and myself?
Do you want me to take over Vagar?
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
That's a fair point.
He's like, I'm handling the universe.
I am a god.
You want me to roll for him, or do you want to just?
For the sake of simplicity, let's just say that
He's right after me.
he went right after, or yeah, he'll go right after you.
Okay. Go get core.
Good.
I'm still airborne, or I still at least can be airborne. How tall is the wicker giant?
It's close to the height of the actual tower. I'd say it's about 80 feet tall.
So, how far off the ground am I right now?
Flying?
Yeah.
You tell me.
Well, because you said I dropped Vagar off.
Mhm.
Last turn, I told Vagar to go in and find his daughter.
Okay.
Vagar's also on the other side of the tower.
So I'd say you're like 10 feet off the ground, right about here.
So I can't get to the top. But could I get within range of a cone of cold?
Map it out. How far can you fly?
Now, there's a 60-foot cone,
Okay.
and I can fly 60 feet. So
Alright.
I get 70 feet in the air.
So you can go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. How far can you go? How far can you fly?
Okay, so Vagar's here.
You'd be
See,
right.
I had myself over here with Vagar. Oh, then I had to catch Vagar.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't get over there in one turn.
Correct.
Adjust that for Mike.
Okay, well I spend some of my movement to get over so I can see like the encampments are what's happening. I want to see what's going on here.
You can hear them, okay, Mike? Okay.
I don't know what to do here. The
You can go
druids,
around.
the druids that we met earlier.
Mhm.
Were they all like fire druids?
Like the regular folk that you talk to?
Like, I'm wondering if there's anyone here who has a special affinity for water abilities.
There was a blue dragonborn.
I know. It's a shame I don't know her name.
You knew that. You caught it, Kara.
I'm gonna pull total risk here. I'm gonna start flying towards the wicker giant this direction.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out for anything going on down here as I fly.
There are dogs in kennels that are barking wildly,
Okay, but I'm flying.
but you're flying over them.
So, and I'm going to use this 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 things here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Mhm.
And I'm going to use thaumaturgy to bellow Kara's name. So thaumaturgy, as loud as I can make it.
Okay.
I mean, if you need me to make like a persuasion check or something, I can try, but I don't know what you need to do that.
I think that was good enough.
Okay, I told Phoenix to go catch Core, right?
Yep. So we'll just say on Phoenix's turn, he loops back around. Wong's been dropped off. Phoenix loops back around, grabs Core.
Hey.
I'd say that's how far does Phoenix go?
60 feet.
If he dashes, then he can go further.
He dashes.
Okay. Then do you want him to move anywhere else?
No, I want it to be ready for Core.
Okay.
I control Phoenix now, right?
Yep.
Core, once you're on him,
Yeah.
he's ready to catch you right now. He follows my orders, and my orders were catch you.
I would say that as part of his action, he can like just get right down there, and Corey, you can hop right on. So you're right on board.
I'm on. Okay.
Alright, you're now on Phoenix.
With 60 feet of movement? 60 feet?
His
5
flying
feet?
speed is
Okay.
60 feet, yes.
Cool.
So that was my movement, my action. The only bonus action I have is a Misty Step, which would move me an additional 30 feet. Which is
Isn't that a second level spell?
Yeah, which I don't have any left, so
Vagar's down to 1 HP.
I'd have to use it at third
Yeah.
level.
Okay. He's gonna start heading in this direction.
Are you Jaegering Vagar now?
Vagar is going to dash towards the Wicker Giant. He's going to use every bit of movement that he has to go towards the Wicker Giant to try to find his daughter.
Okay, so you are off the ground. He is not. There is a dog that spots him and starts going in his direction.
I forgot about the dog.
How you doing, Mike? All right, good. Because
It's your turn.
you've now noticed.
Never mind. He comes in with the dragon that we talked our way out of earlier.
Thought about it.
Oh.
You see a centaur starting to charge his way up the hill in your direction
Centaur?
and leap over the hill.
A centaur?
Yo, is this Harry Potter?
What is a centaur doing here?
Alright.
You guys didn't talk to everybody here.
That's fair. That's a fair point. I talked to
Because we
Nova.
thought everyone was trying to kill us.
And then we were led to believe that everybody wasn't.
But he
trying to
definitely
kill us.
seems
And
hostile.
now,
And
Towards us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's anybody at ground level that he could attack, though. So that's the end of his turn. There is
Anyone who's interested, centaur.
also one single lone druid making his way up the path.
His way?
Yes.
His human way?
we'll find out.
It is now Ember's turn.
Oh boy. Final Fantasy 15?
This is still Shadow of the
Still
Colossus.
Shadows? Okay.
Actually, that'd be great.
I know the song exactly what song you're thinking right now. It's the best song in the whole game.
Main games, 15.
15's your favorite? Really?
I said, how many were there?
Oh, how many were there? This is the best. This is the best song in this game.
Copyright
though.
stricken.
Whatever.
All right, so
We're not monetizing.
It's a shame that Mike can't see the whole room here. We're like, we're walking around the whole house thinking about our
yeah, I mean, I'll
I'm
just
back
keep this
here.
up here so you can see us as we're kind of doing this because the map is not super useful right now.
I'm here.
Lovely.
Mike, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I need more agua for this.
I have like nothing left. I have one second level spell slot.
Give your water.
18 total.
Water magic misses.
Yeah, I have that.
What was it?
18 total.
You just made it. All right, hold on.
Can I just point out that our objective here is to save this girl, not annihilate the entire encampment?
Sometimes you're in the moment and you just make a decision that you realize, oh, well, that was probably not very good.
Let me get over here. So, Mike, you feel a wave of necrotic energy wash over you as you start to feel like the pain of your broken arm starting to sift through the rest of your body and slowly drain you. You take 15 points of necrotic damage. But because you made the save, you didn't take 30.
Oh, good.
What the heck move is that?
Light.
Night?
Light. And it's a good thing you're not a plant or a magical plant.
Boy,
All those
I'm always grateful for that.
all those ficuses down the hall. Done.
Wong, what is your total HP at?
Should make a
11.
new character.
11.
Called Fern.
Ooh, buddy.
It is your move.
Can I see the child in the wicker giant?
And he says, "Can he see the child?"
You look down and you do see a white ceremonial uniform kind of in the chest of this beast.
Wong, talk to me.
I wish I could shove her off the top of this thing.
You could try and make a grappling check, but you're going to do it with disadvantage for that broken arm.
Alright. The only thing I can hope for is more damage, so I will attack with the dagger again.
Okay, you got it.
Onto Shalissa, or whatever her name is.
Ember.
Yeah.
Shalissa.
Alright, that's not too bad. 17.
Hits.
Okay, yeah. With 8 damage total.
Okay.
And 13 plus 22 total.
Hits.
8 more damage.
Okay.
Bonus action unarmed strike for 1 more hit.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Hey! All right.
Crit.
Shame that could have happened on one of your nunchucks or whatever.
If only, but whatever. Alright, so what do you do? Double the damage?
Double whatever the die shows.
Wong is on top of the
6, and then do you add modifiers?
wicker, along with
What's that?
daggers
So
here on the
12.
ground.
Okay.
He's running towards the wicker giant, and his dog is starting to chase him.
She's looking a little rough, but she's still hanging in there, okay.
I'm at the top of the tower.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn, Wong?
On top of.
But we're at the top of the tower.
You're 90 feet in the air. Here. Basically.
Can I tell how the child was put inside the wicker giant?
There seems to be a ladder made it out of wood going up against the side.
Every square here is 10.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Like that's as far as I can get. And he dashed for 60 feet. That's
But he was in the ground.
Okay, anything else you want to do, Wong?
That's it.
For me, if
All right.
I'm, like, up here, I'm wondering if I can just go like 10, 20,
So-
30, 40, 50, 60.
This giant amorphous blob of fire starts to take shape, and you see one arm shoot out the side, another shooting out of the side of this pile of flame, and it starts clawing and scraping its way over to find a carcass.
I don't, 90 feet, same height as the tower. I don't really care about the fire elemental as long as the girl's out of it by the time it's ignited.
I'm just trying.
It is basically, at this point, halfway engulfed itself into the wicker giant.
Okay.
Now, that is its turn. Core, you're up.
Okay. Forgive me for not paying 100% attention, but Wong, is he on the very top of the wicker thing?
Yes, on its head.
On its head. So, since I'm at basically the same level,
Yep.
in terms of height, can I make this? So he's like technically like up here, right? He's not like back there.
Right, he's
So
on top of it.
With 60 speed, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, am I within, can I get within touching distance of Wong?
You can get within, like, jumping off of Phoenix distance. What are you trying to do?
I want to cure wounds him, but I have to touch him.
You can jump off of Phoenix.
Successfully? Without much issue? How big is this top of the head?
It's about What'd I say, Mike? About 10 feet wide?
No,
Enough for
it
two
has to be
people?
20 because if she's
here you have it
if
as
she's
20.
right now 10
Right.
feet from it, it
You're
has
right,
to be 20
20.
from that.
20 feet wide.
So
So
it wouldn't be difficult for me to get off of him.
I'd say if that's all you're gonna do, fuck it. You can just lean down and just give him a big old high five and
Slap
heal
him
him.
in the butt.
Okay.
Yeah, little attaboy.
Wong, I'm healing you for...
You got it. You got this, man.
It's my last spell. I should put it away. What? 1d8 plus 3. Where's my d8s? Here.
This took a lot more doing than I thought it would.
Oh my god, Wong,
Yeah,
I'm so
Princess.
sorry. All I got you was 4 hit points.
It's more than I had.
And then, as... Wait, my bonuses, where are you? Or was that a bonus action?
You know what you're gonna do?
No, that's an action, okay.
I know what I want to do. I don't know if they'll let me do it.
You're up next, so talk me through it, and I'll tell you right now.
I have enough speed to get into that chest cavity if I see where that girl is. Whoa! Whoa! You just have cakes to throw away in this baker's household? Is that how this works?
It's more like I'm giving us sweets for Lent,
Oh,
so I can't eat this after.
well, I'm not going.
Unless you want it, Chris.
Ooh,
I'm
ooh,
okay.
ooh.
So you gave up
Thing.
sweets and he gave up alcohol, meaning
Alcohol and coffee.
so you can drink and he can eat cake.
I still have it. I made it for him.
All right, what are we doing here?
I'll tell you.
Can I ask you if I want to vow of enmity him? As a bonus action, you can utter a vow of enmity against a creature you see within 10 feet of you, using your channel divinity. You gain
Did you already use your channel divinity?
No, I used divine sense.
Okay.
But that would only give me advantage, not Wong, and that's why I want to get advantage too. So,
All right.
so for the lulz, divine sense for no reason because I can.
Nothing.
Okay.
And
Okay, do I see the girl?
Sorry, I couldn't get you more points, Wong.
make a perception check.
I tried.
Whoa, that wasn't it. Sorry. It was just me throwing dice around. That's a natural 20.
Inside, you see the silhouette of green skin and a white ceremonial dress banging on the side of this giant.
Banging on the side.
Yep.
Can
Like trying to get out.
I
Like
get
a prisoner would red on some
Can I get in
chains.
there? Like, is she in a cage? I mean, how
She's like completely enveloped. There seemed to be like some sort of trap door that closed and trapped her inside.
Okay. I'm going to first. I'm gonna fly up and I'm gonna Misty step myself in.
Okay.
That's my last second level slot.
All right.
So I'm in there with her. She was in there alone, right?
Yep. Did you catch that, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. So I have cast Misty Step to Misty Step myself in because I'm assuming that's just how I would have to get in there.
You're in.
I have Misty Stepped myself in. That was my action.
Can you get out?
That's what I didn't.
Was that your last two cents? Like a little spell?
Is that there is a ladder
Well,
leading to that, but generally I think is
what do you
allowed
say?
to know that.
What's that, Mike?
actually, Misty Step is a bonus action.
For you?
Yeah.
But it's still a second level spell.
Mike, did you say something?
You should
second
be able to
one for me
see
when I
that
use it.
ladder on the side. Right? Like,
There is a ladder, but she's entrapped inside.
But it's a bonus action.
Alright.
No, it's an action.
No, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Right, what I'm saying is, wasn't that your last second level spell?
Misty Step took my last second level slot.
Right, so how are you going to Misty Step out?
I'm not going to.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna burn my way out.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Okay, I'm gonna find the weakest area possible in there. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna look at the girl and say like, okay, look, I'm here to rescue you. Your dad's out there. He's gonna catch you soon. You ready for this? Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna do, on the weakest point possible, I'm gonna attempt to do burning hands to just scorch a weak point that it can either push through or throw her through or jump through or something, trying to make an opening in the weakest point possible with burning hands. I don't know how you wanna.
Roll an attack roll. Or roll it. You don't have to roll an
Not
attack
for
roll.
burning
Roll a damage
hands.
roll.
All right.
You have to understand that this is a structure made to contain fire, so you're gonna have to work your way out of this. You're not just gonna be able to blast through.
I'm attempting to like burn a hole big enough to at least get her through.
Okay. Alright.
Because her dad's down there.
Roll. Not quite yet.
Yeah, but he's running.
He is. He's got a dog to contend with. We'll see how
I
that
can
goes.
still fly. If I can get myself and her out, then I can.
Okay.
The intention is I'm gonna burn a hole in the wall.
Is Fly a concentration spell?
Yeah.
Is Misty Step a concentration spell?
No.
Damn, that's cool. All right. So,
All right.
Like, doesn't Vanguard have 1 health left?
Yeah.
There's a dog coming for his ass.
Look, I can't do everything. Okay. I'm just one
I got the
sorcerer.
dog. I'm on it.
Do I have a 3rd level? No, I only have 1st levels. So here we go. Burning Hands, 3d6 fire damage. That is 11 fire damage.
all right.
Is that enough to make a hole big enough for the 2 of us to get through?
You've singed a spot really, really good, but you haven't quite blasted through yet. But you feel like maybe with enough force you might be able to bash your way through, but...
So I used, that was my action. I used
You've used your movement to get in.
10, 20, 30. I still have half my movement left because I moved to 30 and then I Misty stepped in. I really have more than my movement left actually.
Okay.
So can I use my movement to see if it just crumbles away while holding her?
There's a certain amount of weakness that this statue has, and if you can blast through it, then I'll say that you can. Like there's a certain amount, there's a damage threshold.
I haven't hit the damage threshold.
Exactly.
So when I push on it, it's still solid.
Correct.
Okay.
Like this is like a thick basket, but it's ridiculously thick. It's meant to contain something.
Gotcha. I've used my bonus action.
Yep.
Is there any other way out? Was there a trapdoor or anything?
Not that you can see.
Okay, then I'm trapped in here with her. I haven't done enough damage yet. I've used my action. There's no point in using my movement. I've used my bonus action. So there's nothing else I can do. I'm gonna have to wait till my next turn.
Okay. Fortunate that happens because as you start to look for a way out, you actually see a large bubble of water encompassing this entire central core of this chamber.
I'm gonna drown?
Excuse me?
No. It's almost like a bubble that's encased this entire section.
Like it's a water shield
A
bubble.
water shield has been cast around you.
Is it the druid? Who's doing it? We'll find out.
You briefly take a moment to look outside and figure out what's going on, and through that small hole you do see a dragon horn.
Yay!
Is she close? Is she close enough to say?
That was on the safe side.
Is she close enough for me to cast a message to her?
She's probably more than about... There's a range on this spell, let me tell you what it is.
Yeah, the message I think is 120 feet.
Then yes.
Okay.
But that would be a bonus action, and your turn is up.
Okay.
Alright. Is Phoenix doing anything?
Turn.
That's me. I thought I
Phoenix
just...
is-
Oh, you're taking Phoenix.
Yeah,
Phoenix is now his
Okay.
vehicle.
Vagar, see this dog running toward him and just runs and tries to cleave the thing. Make his attack roll.
Wait, no. Why would Vagar do that? He's trying to get to his
I
dog.
thought he was the angry bad guy.
He sees this dog running towards him, and he's just gonna swipe at him and continue running.
So it doesn't change his movement.
The dog's far
He's
enough
got
away
a
that...
crossbow.
Yeah, sure. Tries to hit with the crossbow. He sees a threat and knows that he's on the brink of death.
Okay, I guess that's fair. Crossbow and damage stuffs. So what is this? His reaction or?
No, this is his attack.
This is his turn.
All right. Heavy crossbow, ranged weapon attack, 22 to hit.
Hits. Roll for damage. Mike, can you hear us okay?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is 10 piercing damage.
And it falls back. Vagar can continue to make the rest of his movements.
Dead?
Okay.
He's dead.
Oh my god,
Is
that's
it-
a weak ass dog.
Is the path clear? Can he see the chamber too?
I would say so.
So he can see what's up. He can
After
see-
the hole that you've blasted through it, or not blasted through, but you've weakened the material, he
So
can see.
he knows what's up.
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna go, close to it. He's gonna get up to the base.
Yep.
And if he can, he'll start climbing. But I think that, if I can, I'd like to say, get ready to catch.
Okay.
Or he'll start climbing. But I don't think that for all intents and purposes, he approaches the thing.
Okay.
He could start climbing. No. How far off the ground is the girl in the chest?
She's about halfway up, which would be about 40 feet. So.
Okay, so he's going to start climbing.
That's the extent of his movement if he attacked.
Okay, then he's at the
He's
base.
at the ground level.
He's at the ground level, but he's at the base.
As all this is happening,
Fire elemental.
that centaur is going to move up
Oh.
and take a swipe at him.
At Vagar?
At
Has
Vagar.
Jack just been watching this whole time?
Have you looked for her?
No.
He hits.
Hold on.
The final boss.
Hold on.
Luna.
Bye.
Up and down.
Dang it, I can only use that on myself. No reaction.
Whose turn is it?
It's the centaur's turn.
What's he doing? Or does Chris not know yet?
No, he's attacking Vagar, and
Oh shit.
he's about to knock him out.
Can't catch a girl now.
Nope, I got nothing to help him.
Okay.
If I relinquish control of the Hippogriff, you control him again, right? Because he's yours?
Well, I mean, I control him anyway. I could say, okay, now drop core, but I'm not going to do that.
Right.
But for intents and purposes, like, go and let core ride you. At least that's how I'm playing it.
Yeah, that's
Chris
fine.
seems to be going along with it, so.
So, he falls to the ground, right? You're not doing anything about it?
I can't do anything about it. Tides of Chaos only works for me.
Vagar falls.
Okay,
Unconscious?
unconscious.
He does.
Unless you did 59 damage in one hit.
Nope. The other elf guy comes up, loads a crossbow.
Good thing Wong still has a potion.
Nope.
He's gonna take a shot up there. You wanna roll it?
Yeah.
Roll disadvantage. He's too far.
I drank that
Roll the
potion.
D30.
Yeah, why do you have that thing here?
Treasure.
Are we playing him
What is
as a veteran or as a barbarian, Chris? Because he is a half-orc. Half-orcs have relentless endurance.
They do. So, I'll say that he's a one hit point.
He's at 1 hit point.
Oh, like when you
All
go
right.
down, you're at 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ember spends her turn commanding this fire elemental to engulf the structure that they're in. Wong, you start to feel the heat on your feet rising up as flames start licking around the side of this. You look down and you do see a large bubble of water encasing and protecting the central core region.
So many moving parts.
And that is the end of her turn.
This is the most intense
Wong,
battle
what do you want to do?
At least for me.
Can I see the damage that End did?
He's
I think he would
punched
have
a
noticed-
hole in it,
I
but
think he would have noticed a blast of fire going out from the chest.
I think that he has bigger fish to fry than that right now.
Okay, so he didn't notice.
I don't know if you would, to be honest with you. I'm sorry.
There's a lot happening.
I've seen the ladder though, right?
There is a ladder leading up from the ground, but she's been trapped on the inside. The elemental has engulfed the structure, but she's being protected currently by a bubble of water. You're up next.
Yep.
Do you know what you want to do?
Yep.
You want to ask me first if there's any questions?
All I want to do is land on the opposite side so we can get a flanking situation going.
Okay.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to bonus action, unarmed strike, the Ember.
As your bonus action?
Yep.
Okay.
$24 to hit,
Hits.
9 damage.
Okay. She's
Now,
looking
I'm going
rough.
to-
She's not, like, on death's door, but she's not doing too good.
Less than half?
Maybe.
Maybe? Maybe? Okay.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Okay.
Oh, this is killing Joe.
This is what I do when I'm thinking.
I will take the disengage action,
Okay.
blocking her retreat, and I will make the effort to climb down
Oh,
to
never
the
mind then.
cage.
My plans got ruined.
You're gonna start trying to climb down?
To the cage and see how I can assist in her extrication.
Okay.
Ostensibly, this is just meaning I reposition myself
Sure.
down there. Now I see the water shield. Now I hope that's, climbing down the side.
I'd say you get as far as where N tried to blast a hole in the side, and you see some charred remains.
Okay. I already took my action and my bonus. Damn. Alright. Well, I'm here now.
There is like a wall of water surrounding the area outside.
Mm-hmm. So am I in the water?
What's that?
So am I in the water?
No, but it's like surrounding the entire area. So like the moment that you were to try and kick yourself inside, there's probably about a foot of water inside. Like it's this bubble that's basically forming a shield around it.
Okay.
Although the structure's on fire, so you are going to take some fire damage for this.
Alright.
Just roll a d6 and that's how much damage you take.
6.
Sorry.
Would you know what to do if I relinquish control too?
Is that the end of your turn?
Gonna have to be. That was a dumb idea. I don't know why I did that.
Do you have an idea? Because I don't.
Alright. Core, you're up.
If you send him this way, I put the girl on it because Vagar might go down.
I relinquish control by jumping onto the head.
I would tell Phoenix what to do.
Okay.
And I basically, the casual slap on the ass, go back to where you belong, which would be him.
Yep.
Situation.
Bye-bye, Bill.
And then now that that Wong's gone, there goes my advantage. But I will try to keep her busy still.
Okay.
So I'm going to blast her with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, now I know. Yeah. Alright.
Shit. That is a 9 and a 20 to hit.
Okay, the 20 hits.
Okay. D10, D10. 7 points of damage.
Okay.
How do you want to do?
Wait. Ah, shit. it's
Sorry,
too
Mike.
late. It's too late, probably, right? I wanted to, I fucked it up. I was gonna use my Vow of Enmity to give myself advantage against a creature within me in 10 feet.
You already rolled.
Okay.
Sorry.
Then I'll cast it now so that I'll have it later.
Okay.
So that's my bonus action. So now I have advantage against Ember.
Alright.
So we're just standing on top of this fire-water structure.
All of you start to notice that this structure is glowing with this red-hot energy. You need to take another 6 points of damage for standing on top. Roll a d6, and that's your fire damage for standing on top of this structure.
Is it already caught up to the top? Okay. 2.
Okay. What is your total HP?
12. No, sorry, 13.
Okay. Alright.
I'm at 9.
It is now the fire structure's turn. So, this wicker giant
Blues D&D.
is going to animate itself. You see and hear the sounds of snapping twigs and fire burning. And all of a sudden, you see it start to move to life. And it tries to shake anyone currently riding or attached to it off.
Shit.
What about us that are in it?
You're fine. Excuse me, Kirsten. I got it.
Okay, sorry.
Dexterity saving throw. Long, I need you to make a dex save throw.
Alright.
Flew out of my bunch. Does that still count? Yeah, I don't.
What'd you get?
6.
Okay.
20.
Ooh. Long, you're able to hold on. But, Core, you fly off to the side. And you just barely grab onto the side.
Okay.
But you've basically almost been knocked off.
Am I basically hanging on the edge, kind of like at edge of the head?
Yep.
Okay.
And, Ember's fine.
I assume the punishment is I need an action to climb back up.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Vagar's turn.
Okay, Vagar is going to start. How does climbing work?
He has a climb speed that I want to say is like 20 feet for most creatures.
So if he dashed, he could make it up to the.
I believe so. He can make it to about where Wong is.
Where Wong is.
Wong climbed down the structure.
Wong climbed down the structure. I'm sorry, it's hard to keep track of all this. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to tell you that I am paying attention, but I'm only paying attention to my turn.
The relevant details.
Yeah. Vagar, and he's got a centaur charging at him.
Yes.
Vagar's going to climb up for both purposes, to get closest to his daughter and to hopefully get out of range of a centaur. Does the centaur have a bow? Can you see it?
He launched a javelin last time, and it'd be fair to assume that they have more.
How tough does the centaur look?
It's a centaur. It's a horse person. It's pretty tough.
So, like on a CR rating. I'm wondering, like, would Vagar look at the centaur and think, I'll try to ask it without metagaming, would Vagar look at the centaur and think, I should shoot that thing with a crossbow, or is he thinking, I should really try to make sure that that thing can't hit me?
I would really try and make sure that thing can't hit me, because a horse is trying to barrel me down, and that horse is trying to kill me, and it has arms and pointy things.
End's turn is after Vagar?
Correct.
Okay. Is there anywhere that Vagar can hide? Or take shelter from the...
He can go around the opposite side of the lit wicker giant.
Okay. He's gonna climb up, but he's gonna try to climb up on the opposite side.
Okay.
So he's gonna like use.
So you can move about 20 feet on the ground and then start climbing and get like 10 feet off the ground.
So he's like 20 feet. So he's on. I want him to be on this side of the wicker giant. Wait, is the wicker giant on fire?
Yes.
Oh well, then he probably shouldn't climb it.
I forgot about that too.
I forgot.
I keep forgetting I'm on fire too.
And where is Phoenix at this point?
This
He's heading to you.
Gone. The entire structure is engulfed.
Mm-hmm. And where's Phoenix's?
I've sent him away, so he's either next to the
When
structure
is
still.
Phoenix's turn? Is it before or after Vagar?
It's right after you.
It's right after me. And am I after Vagar?
If you want, Phoenix can go right now.
I'd like Phoenix to save Vagar.
Okay. Sounds good. He can swoop down and just grab him. Vagar can get right on, I'd say. If they want to spend both of their turns, so be it.
Yeah, the goal here is to get Vagar airborne and out of range of the centaur.
Okay.
That's core.
I don't know where you are.
I'm on the structure. I'm on fire.
That's what I'd like to happen there.
Okay.
Vagar is now on top. Not so far that he couldn't swoop in and catch his daughter, but like out of javelin range.
Yep. I think that's fair.
Okay, then that'll be their turns.
Okay. That centaur is still going to try and throw a javelin, albeit with disadvantage. A 9 probably doesn't hit.
No. Are you aiming at this? That doesn't matter. They're both.
Yeah. Ember is going to try and take her turn. In a fit of rage, she's going to instruct this elemental wicker giant to reach around and try and pluck you off the side and hold you up.
Cool.
And for a grapple check, he's going to have advantage because you're kind of tied on him, and Yeah, he's got you. He's basically plucked you and held you up about 5 feet above where the head is, within striking distance of Ember.
Mm-hmm.
It is your turn.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Can I free myself of this grapple?
Make an athletics check.
Right over here.
Natural fucking 20.
Hey!
Not only are you able to just elbow this thing and get you to drop itself back down onto the head, like, it actually recoils back, not expecting that.
So he basically elbowed his thumb.
Pretty much, yeah.
Have I dropped down? Am I on the head now?
Yes.
Alright, I'll attack.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh wait, I'm on fire.
Yeah, it makes both of us.
Well, you're used to it.
That's true.
Not the first time.
Alright, what was it to break free?
What was that?
Was it an action to break free? Was it a bonus? What was it to break free?
Bonus. That's not even really a thing. I think that's part of your movement.
Oh, alright. Well, in that case, I'll take as many attacks as I can on Ember.
Okay.
Drawing my nunchucks.
All right.
Let's say... 24
Hits.
plus 9 plus
9 damage.
the other d6 of 6. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 11 plus 20 total.
Hits.
12 damage.
Okay.
Shit. Alright.
You got a plan, End?
Last one. Unarmed strike.
I have a couple plans.
Okay.
Figure out which one.
Bonus
would be most
action.
suitable.
4.
Misses. Wait, 4 damage or 4 to hit?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to hit.
Misses.
That's it for me, done.
Okay.
And I guess I'm just here trying to kill Ember.
I think it's my turn.
It is your turn. So if you want to attack or move or anything.
Well,
When are we thinking of wrapping, by the way? Are we just gonna...
Oh yeah, it is 11:15.
Yeah, it's getting kind of late.
We'll wrap this shortly. You guys are doing pretty good.
all right. Well, first I assume burn damage.
Yep. D6.
Yep, 3 points of damage. Might as well. Use my action to climb up next to. Or am I on the same side as Wong, or are we now on flanking sides?
I'd say that you got off on flanking sides.
Okay, get up so that we're on flanking sides.
Okay.
And then I will Eldritch Blast her again.
Okay.
Wait, if I Eldritch Blast as opposed to like a sword strike, will that have a chance of hitting Wong if I miss?
I don't think so.
Okay. With advantage, because I cast the thing. So first attack is 19 plus 6 is hits. And second attack is natural 20.
Hits.
Double the dice.
The natural 20 hit, double dice, you said?
Double the
Yeah.
dice.
Okay. The natural 20 is 7 plus 7 is 14 plus 3, 17.
Right.
Hits.
And then the other one
Wait,
is...
that's damage?
That's damage.
Okay.
And then the 5 plus 3 is the other attack for 8.
Okay.
So 8
Against
plus
Ember.
17, so 25 total.
Correct.
She is looking rough.
You got this one.
And you're up.
Oh.
If I
Okay,
don't
so
die
I'm currently
first.
still in a water bubble.
Yes.
So, is there enough space where could I like put my hand out of the water bubble and try to blast the rest of that hole through? Or can I not?
It's like a barrier, almost. Like it's kind of half in, half out, enveloping the statue.
Okay, my intention was to continue breaking a hole in that so I can get us out of the statue.
If you're gonna
is there a way to do that in the water bubble?
If you're going to try and do that with fire damage, I'd say it's going to half the damage.
Take out the wand?
Sure, force damage works.
Let's do the wand.
Let's try force damage. Like, okay, that didn't work. Take out the wand of magic missiles, and we'll cast it. We'll cast 2 blasts out of it.
Okay, so you're using the final 2 charges?
No. There's 3 charges.
That's right.
No.
I don't know how was that looking before. Like how does it look like it needs a similar blast or less?
I'd say it's broken down about half of the structure.
Okay. Magic missile. Wand. So charged. Sorry, I forgot how magic missiles works.
2 charges would be 4 d4s.
4d4 plus 4. Well, it's probably better than half damage from burning hands. So I'm gonna use 2 charges.
You do have a scroll of Cone of Cold.
Yeah, but wouldn't that just freeze it? Or freeze the water bubble?
Freeze the whole statue.
I'm gonna try the magic
You point
missile.
it down or up.
I'm gonna try the magic missile.
Okay.
So take the wand. 4d4 plus 4. 4, 3, 4, 8. 12 force damage.
And you blast your way through the side.
Okay, great. And Phoenix and Vagar are there, ready to roll?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the girl and say, okay, jump on the flying horse eagle. But your dad is right.
Okay!
1, 2, 3, go!
And yeah, she's right on top of Phoenix.
Okay, she jumps through the water?
Yep.
Okay, great.
No trouble.
For my movement, I can still fly. I'm going to fly out of the water bubble.
Burst through.
And get 60 feet out. You know, just get out.
Okay.
So I'm now 20 feet, 40 feet, 60 feet. So I'm out here 40 feet above the ground.
Okay.
Actually, just for the sake of it, though, I'm going to say I'm over.
You could knock that dog over and it's dead.
I don't care about the dang dog.
Okay. I was just saying.
I could just be like, firebolt.
It's already dead.
Oh.
I was just saying knock it over so you know it's dead.
I have
There you go.
other things to worry about.
The centaur's still there though.
Yeah, which is why I'm flying like over here, like alongside them on Phoenix.
Okay.
40 feet in the air.
Yep.
Bonus action. Can I try to throw a dagger at Ember? Or would there be a risk of hitting someone else?
If you're 40 feet in the air, you'd have to travel another 40 feet to get up there.
So I'd have to arc it.
That's one hell of a shot. Oh, man. You're throwing daggers up at the sky.
I'm never going to do anything else with my daggers, but I don't want to hit anybody else. So I think that's it. And I'm going to say to Phoenix, take your passengers and get as far away from this whole area as possible.
And it just soars off into the distance. The centaur doesn't really have anybody to attack.
Oh, wait. One more thing. Is the blue dragonborn down there?
Yes.
I'm just going to quickly message to her and say, I didn't deserve that help. But I'm going to make sure I pay you back for it.
She can respond to the message.
I believe so.
You didn't deserve the help.
Oh.
All right. Ember's continuing to set the structure on fire, not really noticing that anything has happened, so she's basically like turned into, like, you can almost see her skin starting to melt, like she is becoming an elemental. She is totally embodying
Finish
this
it, Wong.
pure, fiery hatred.
Okay.
Wong, you're
Yes.
You have advantage.
Using my nunchucks.
I'm flanking.
Yes!
For
Advantage.
advantage?
Advantage. I'm flanking you. Or her.
Okay. $24 to hit.
Hits.
Fif- 15 total damage on the first strike.
Playing with that little rubber band.
Yeah.
That's kind of her makeshift toy of the week.
What was that,
If
Mike?
you shoot it now, though, she
15 total damage on the first
15
strike.
damage?
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to do this?
Hey! All that. What he just did there.
I want to take a look at her, and I want to say, "Where's your god now?" And as I whack, whack, and then whack, 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 and then whack, 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 and then like,
You alright?
yeah,
Girlfriend is in that ship.
yep, and I finish her off.
All right.
So Super Smash Bros. Smash attack from Roku.
Smash ball.
Flurry of blows, nunchucks. Fists flying through the air. And you're just punching this pure embodiment of hatred and flame. And you see, like, this almost soul-like object rising up and screaming as, like, her very embodiment is turning into ashes in the sky.
Ha! Fuck you! I can punch ghosts.
As all of this is happening, the structure starts to lose integrity, starts to shake, starts to fall, and then glow and shine. And in a moment, like a nuclear bomb,
Nuclear resistance.
Can I jump off with Wong before that happens?
Yeah, we're on the top of it.
like,
Towards.
dive at him, and like, what are you trying to do
I
here?
don't know.
You trying to like,
Do you have Featherfall still?
It's
Wong?
alright, we could...
It's just a reaction to do it.
I don't know. Keep going. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing.
your turn is up next, so like, as the structure is falling,
Yeah.
you have like one opportunity to do something.
Still here. Still flying.
Like, there is this basically bomb going off underneath you, and the both of you are caught in it. If you want to
Can I-
try and take the brunt of the damage, you can.
Can I jump off of it to not take the brunt of the damage?
I will take... Is there a way I can keep the damage between me, like, away from Wong?
Not from an exploding statue, I would think.
If
I
you
think
like,
if they
I'm
jump
gonna do
off,
anything I can that would not damage him in any way, or some way.
so
Sort
Here's
of
what I'm thinking.
shield myself.
if
Shield
you
him
want to
himself.
like dive tackle him, so that he's like facing out, and you take the brunt of all of this damage, like forcing energy, pure fire energy into you,
Yeah, I'll do that.
you can, but you're gonna take the damage.
I'll do it.
It's a lot of. Hold on a second. Can't they just
Okay.
jump off and avoid most of the damage by just leaping off the thing?
We would have fall damage regardless.
Fall damage, and
if
they
you jump
both.
towards your flying sorcerer friend, you might not.
Here's the thing, though, is that they're standing underneath it, and they're basically going to split the damage. If he tries to shield him with his own body, he will take the brunt of the damage.
I do it! I call it. I do it.
Okay, he
So-
said it.
It's over, I do it.
Okay.
About time we got some cleric to do a revive spell.
Okay.
You know that this is going to do way more damage than a single fireball, right?
I know.
It's probably going to kill you. Like,
We'll
instantly.
see. We'll see.
This is where Core reveals that all along he was a tiefling.
You take 72 points of damage.
I've been eviscerated.
But, like, how much?
I'm dead.
You're dead?
I'm dead.
What is your total HP?
41.
No, your total.
Like, how much
Plus,
HP
plus
do you
remaining?
totally have?
Max plus remaining.
No,
Yes.
How much do you have remaining?
10.
And how much do you have total?
41.
That kills it.
I'm dead.
totally kills him. What happens happens to Wong?
Come here, you.
What happens to Wong?
I can't see him. There's a microphone in the way.
So, the two of you jump from this structure. You dive at him, grabbing him by the waist and plunging off the side of this monument. And a force of damage, the likes of with any single one of you have ever seen, enters your body. And you are cast down the valley. Your body, smoldering ashes. Wong scrambles to the ground to find you.
I do cast Featherfall, so any falling damage would be
This
reduced.
is ashes, like
What?
there's no body.
What are your last words, Core?
Ouch.
Core, hey, Core. Hey, we made it. The Wicker Man's gone. Nicolas Cage is gone.
Is his body intact?
It is intact, but like almost skeletal.
So he's not made into ash.
Not eviscerated, but
Core,
And has enough body to make last words.
Core, you did it. You did it, buddy.
suspend your disbelief for a moment.
Hey, you did it.
Yeah, no.
I,
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to picture it. I was wondering why Wong was talking to ashes.
Have you ever seen someone with like a sunken-in face to the point where you can see their cheeks?
I'm picturing Wolverine taking.
Try not to look at me. I'm hideous. I'm disgusting right now. I just give him like a shoulder punch. Like it's all good. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say.
Buddy, hey.
That's something I would do.
Hey, it's okay. We're gonna get you back, huh? We're gonna get you back. It's gonna be okay. Core?
And
Core?
he's on the ground,
Core?
and we'll fade to black.
Damn, son.
We just gave Mike nightmares.
Why don't we have a freaking cleric in this group?
I owe you a beer.
Cool. My legs hurt.
Damn.
Why don't we have a freaking cleric in this group with diamonds?
You can hire one.
That wasn't your only option.
It's the one I wanted though.
He's just like
Joe is
so
a
hard
power
to make it
gamer.
to
He
these
wants to.
events.
He wants to.
This is how I quit. No way. We'll figure it out.
Wow.
He was the best of
Can I
us.
say that just?
Was I really?
I flew after him, so I saw it happen too.
He was the
There's an argument how none of us are the best of us.
Joe literally said, "Can this be an evil campaign?" when you thought about defecting. I don't know if you caught that or not, Mike.
When you said
No.
that you wanted to take sides with Jack, I was like, wow, we could make this a villain campaign right here and right now. Like, yeah, sacrifice the Ark Girl. Whoa, burn the world.
Nah,
It would have been
Nah.
terrible.
That was awesome, Mike.
thank you.
I'm so glad though that you got the kill. Because when he was like, he's looking rough and I had advantage, I was like, oh boy. Like if I took that kill away, so bad. I would feel so bad about it.
Nah, it was.
I'm looking up,
Wow.
like, raised
Corey,
dead
you
spells.
just have haunted Wong's dreams and Mike's dreams.
I can only apologize for the haunting.
Sorry about the PTSD, Mike.
Oh my god.
It's okay. Thank you guys. I gotta go to bed.
Alright. Bless you. If that was a sneeze, I couldn't tell.
Good night.
Good night.
Take care, guys.
Sorry about the nightmares.
Take care, guys.
Raised dead.
We ruined him.
Holy shit.
By we, I mean me.
What was that about?
Why did you do that?
Because I wanted to.